Check 1-2. All right. You know that white team is the visitors, and the white team will get to call the toss. We have a coin that says NMOA and a C symbol, and then we have one that's got a football on it. The football is heads, okay? That would be heads. What are you going to call? Tails. Say it again? Tails. What do you say? Tails. Let them let it hit the ground. And it is. So, you've won the toss. Already know the answer. Think? Is that what your coach said? Okay. Okay. So you don't want to make any kind of mistake. You want to say you want the. There you go. Okay. Now you get another choice, and you get to decide which end you're going to kick from or to. You want to kick this way, like that. Okay. Let's turn around like that. There. It's here. You got to just wait right there. All right. All right.
We remind you to keep that in mind.
White one's a toss. They will defer. All right. All right, let's step together. Step together. All right, remember, fellas, you are the captains of this game, and that means it's more than just a name. Please help us with your team. I'd much rather you guys control your teammates than me control your teammates, all right? So give us a little hand on there, okay? All right, let's shake them up and go back. Good luck.
Please put your trash, if you pack it out or drop it in the trash containers that are placed about the grandstand and the bleachers area. Once again, we welcome you tonight and hope that everyone will enjoy a good game. Starting lineup for both teams. The Tigers, they're coached by Mr. Daniel Terrazas. Assistant coach Dick Lanford is a new coach this year, and the statistician is Paul Tooley. And starting for the Tigers, number 10 is Devin Gonzalez. He'll be the running back. 11, Josiah Tidwell at halfback. Number 13, Caden Lanham at quarterback. 32, Ethan Flores at wide receiver, as is number 33, J.J. Garcia. In the line, number 55, Matthew Aguirre, and 65, Logan Taylor. Interior line, 62, Dawson Gurley, and then at tight end, number 81, Tristan Weathers. Starting for the Mavericks, they're coached by Dale Hooper, Cesar Alvarez, Jason Hawley, Rusty Hendricks, and Alex Munoz. Aaron Hawkins is the statistician.
Welcome, Tiger fans, to Lordsburg, New Mexico, as the Hot Springs Tigers get ready to take on the Lordsburg Mavericks tonight. Our matchup brings you out since 1935. We went back in the record books to find out the Hot Springs Tigers have an edge over the Lordsburg Mavericks. The Tigers have won 32 games and have lost 28, so they're up by 4, with this matchup going all the way back to 1935. Last week, the Hot Springs Tigers took on the Theroux Hawks, and we're going to give you a quick rundown. Here's some highlights from that game. Theroux took the opening drive and scored first with a 33-yard pass play from quarterback Houston Garrott to Josh Charlie. Two-point conversion was good, and the Hawks led 8-0. On the ensuing kickoff, Ty's Tahi kicked the ball over the head of Tiger Devin Gonzalez. Gonzalez retreated to his own 3-yard line and proceeded up the middle of the field when he broke towards the Hawks sidelines untouched and raced 97 yards to pay dirt. Two-point conversion failed, and the Hawks were up 8-6 with 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The next series saw a pass from quarterback Houston Garrott intercepted by Tiger Mason Runyon at the Hawks' 33-yard line. After a 5-yard encroachment penalty by the Hawks, Tiger quarterback Devin Gonzalez called his own number and raced 28 yards for his second touchdown of the first quarter. Two-point conversion was good by Gonzalez, and the Tigers led 14-8. On the next series, quarterback Houston Garut was picked off again, this time by Tiger Devin Gonzalez at the Tiger 26-yard line. One play later after the interception, Tiger quarterback Caden Lanham threw a short pass to Mason Runyon in the backfield. Runyon turned on the jets and raced 74 yards up the Tiger sideline for a touchdown. The two-point conversion failed and the Tigers' lead was 20-8. With 9 minutes and 50 seconds remaining before the half, Devin Gonzalez took a handoff from Lanham and sprinted 77 yards for his third touchdown of the night. The two-point conversion was no good, but the Tigers extended their lead to 26-8. Right before the half, Devin Gonzalez posted his fourth touchdown of the night with a 6-yard run. Two-point conversion failed, and the Tigers led 32-8 at the half. The Hawks finally got back on the scoreboard in the third quarter with a 5-yard run from quarterback Houston Garut. The two-point conversion failed, and the Tigers took a 32-14 lead going into the fourth quarter. The first play from scrimmage in the final stanza saw the Hawks fumble on their own 22-yard line. Number 65, Logan Taylor, recovered the ball for the Tigers in great field position. On the very next play after the fumble recovery, Tiger Josh Tidwell took the handoff and raced around right in for a 22-yard touchdown. Two-point conversion failed with the Tigers leading 38-14. The Hawks fumbled the ball again in the fourth quarter with Tiger Matthew Rodriguez recovering on his own 43-yard line with 9:42 remaining in the game. 2 plays later, Devin Gonzalez chalked up his fourth rushing touchdown when he took the ball from quarterback Lanham and sprinted 49 yards to pay dirt. The two-point conversion was good with the Tigers in total control, 46-14. The Tigers scored once more with 5:38 remaining in the game when quarterback Caden Lanham hit Joshua Tidwell for a 58-yard touchdown. The two-point conversion failed, and the Tigers went on to defeat the Thoreau Hawks 52-14. Those highlights were brought to you by Turbo Design. Paul Tooley here with Adrian Chavez here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. We got about 6 minutes up on the scoreboard. You'll see the scoreboard superimposed if you're watching it live tonight. We got a little bit of sync issue, so you got a little bit of a black ghost that kind of runs through there. Not able to interface into the clock here at Lordsburg. We're going to bring it to you there. We're going to have it on the screen most of the night for you there in the left part once you look for it. We're all on NFHS Network tonight, as well as YouTube and Facebook and Dish Network Channel 371. Next week's matchup for the Tigers are going to bring the Eunice Cardinals to Hot Springs. They're the number 1 team right now in 2A. This game has been changed to 5 p.m. on Saturday. This will be the homecoming game as well. That'll be streaming on NFHS Network, Dish Network Channel 371, Facebook at Sierra County Sentinel.KCHS Radio, YouTube.com on KCHS Radio, and always on 101.9 FM. Hot Springs Tigers had a big win last week in Thoreau after they get shut out the first week against Tularosa. So the Tigers tonight, let's look at the top 10 in AAA. This is the coaches poll as of yesterday. St. Mike's is number 1. They received 3 number 1 votes. Then Hope Christian, Socorro, Raton, Robertson. Number 6 is West Las Vegas, Dexter, New Mexico Military, Hatch Valley, Cobrey, and then in number 11 spot is Hot Springs. If we look at this and we have Socorro's in our district, as well as Hatch Valley and Cobrey, then we also play New Mexico Military. So there's 4 games we still got to play out of the top 10 there right now on the coaches poll are the Tigers. Tonight, KCHS Tiger-sponsored football for 2021. Carrico's Family Funeral Home. Citizens Bank. Huh? Sorry about that. We had a little miscommunications. Mark and Ann Filosa, the Mac, Morningstar Outfitters, Rio Grande Automotive, El Faro Restaurant, A&B Drive-In, in memory of BKY, New Mexico Gas Company. We are the Tigers. We appreciate those always helping us out, along with our major sponsors. We're going to take a quick break. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar2's got it. Bar2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of T.R.C. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here at Lordsburg, New Mexico. We're getting ready for kickoff. We got about 2 minutes. We're going to break away and actually do they'll do the national anthem here. We're going to break away and get some of our sponsors some chance for it. We'll be back with tonight's kickoff here in Lordsburg, New Mexico on 101.9 FM. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
When the Tigers install their game plan for the week, Lightning Mechanical can install your new York heating or cooling unit with confidence. York Air Conditioning and HVAC is known for being one of the largest heating and cooling suppliers in the world and offers quality products for heating or cooling a home or business, or for improving the air quality of a space. Lightning Mechanical is known for being the best HVAC company in all of Sierra County. Call Lightning Mechanical today at 575-740-6559, license number 373634.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Here we are in Lordsburg, New Mexico. Beautiful afternoon here in southwest New Mexico in Hidalgo County. The Hot Springs Tigers getting ready to take on the Lordsburg Mavericks. This is your Tiger Sports Network. Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. The Hot Springs Tigers getting ready to head it on out on the field there to take on the Lordsburg Mavericks. The keys for tonight's game, this is by Turbo Design. The keys to the game, Hot Springs Tigers, they got to pressure the quarterback. They got to stop the pass. That's all they've got to do. They got to pressure that quarterback, get him off his spot, make him go out, get on his wheels, get on his horse, and make him make a mistake. Offensively, they got to control the clock. There's nothing left for them to do on offense except control the clock and run the ball. Lordsburg, they've got to stop that run. That's what they got to do on defense. Offensively, they know what to do here. They always run the spread, so they're always just spread it around and throw it. And those are the keys to game, brought to you by Turbo Design. We get ready. The Hot Springs Tigers have deferred, so we'll get them get the scoreboard up here on the clock with 12 minutes here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, as we get ready to take on the Lordsburg Mavericks. Your Hot Springs Tigers. We have the ref mic'd up again tonight. Hopefully we'll be able to get that done. We ran into some technical issues here, but we appreciate everybody in Lordsburg. Ryan, especially Ryan from Lordsburg Schools here, helped us get the internet and everything rolling up here in the press box. We appreciate that. Tigers getting ready to kick it off from the 40-yard line. They're dressed in all white, trimmed in blue with white helmets. Do the kick is number 32, Flores for the Tigers. Mavericks decked out in all black with their orange helmets. Mavericks come into tonight 2-0. They beat Laguna and Loving, and they're on a roll. The Tigers 1-1 tonight, and we're off here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. Deep kick to about the 20, up to the 25, to the 30. 35 breaks it to the outside, 35-40, up to midfield. Tigers got to pinch him off down the sidelines and finally run out of bounds. And we'll watch that one on the instant replay. Breaks it out over midfield, gets it down the 40-yard line. A good return there by the Mavericks to start this possession as we're just underway here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Lordsburg Mavericks here on 101.9 FM. Also streaming to NFHS Network, YouTube, and Facebook, as well as Dish Network Channel 371. Tigers coming off the big win up in Theroux. This is going to be a little bit different story. Lordsburg, Tularosa, and Eunice are all 2A. They're all in the top 5. So the Tigers have their work cut out for them here. Penalty marker right out of the barrel. He got mowed over. And that's going to be encroachment offsides against, here's the call.
Dead ball, encroachment against White. Be first down again.
So we have offsides, just knocked the center down, going to get it free 5 yards, going to bring it down to the Tiger 35-yard line. 1st and 5 now for the Tigers. We're just underway with 11:50 to go here on 101.9 FM. The Hot Springs Tigers dressed in white with blue trim against the Lordsburg Mavericks, all black with their orange helmets. And the Tigers acting like a stunt, back to pass. Penalty marker out, here we go again. Contreras, the quarterback. Penalty at the snap. Let's see if this is refs discussing. Here's the call.
Dead ball. False start. It's the offense. Still first down.
False start against the offense, so now they'll back them up on that 5 yards. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 all over again. 11:49 to go here, first period. No score. We're just underway here in Lordsburg, New Mexico on 101.9 FM. Now from the 40, gun formation, 3 receivers left. Tigers in the 3-3-5 defense. Here's the snap. Back is Contreras. Looks deep, throws it down the right sideline, has a man at the 5-yard line. And this one, is it caught? It's incomplete. As a jump ball at about the 10. Contreras goes back, fires this one into the sun, right at the 10-yard line. Trying to hit Merlot there at the 10 and unable to come up with it. And the Tigers now, or the Lordsburg now, is going to come up with 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line. 11:39 first period here on 101.9 FM. We're bringing you both the live streaming game as well as the audio on 101.9 FM KCHS there in Sierra County. Gun formation once again for the Mavericks. Back to pass, looks left, throws this one deep down the left side, has a man at the 20 to the 10, 5. Does he run out of bounds? He finally gets knocked down. Now Contreras fires this one deep at the 20. Tigers were playing a soft zone. Hits number 8, which we do not have on our roster. So we'll make sure if we can see if we pick him up. But knocked out of bounds at inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line are the Mavericks. So just like that, we talked about that in the keys of the game. That quarterback's going to stand back there and throw it around the park unless the Tigers can put some pressure on him. Now Contreras from the gun formation from the 4, first and goal, 11:29. Handoff to number 23, Scott right up the middle. Tigers not able to stop him, and a touchdown for the Mavericks. So just like that, first possession, Mavericks go up. Just from the gun formation, a little delayed handoff right up the middle, untouched, goes into the end zone for the score. And the Mavericks put 6 points up on the board. With 11:14 to go here in the first period. Hot Springs Tigers trail 6-0. Now from the gun formation, they line up for 2. Got 2 receivers left, 2 right for Contreras and the offense of the Mavericks. There's the snap. Another delayed handoff right up the middle, breaks it to the right side. Tigers are going to come up and stop him, no good. So a good play there on the defense by the Tigers as they were able to stop that 2-point conversion. Tried the same play, just a little delayed handoff, takes 1 step. This time he broke it to the right. Gonzalez, Tidwell, and a host of Tigers in there to stop, and it's no good. With 11:14 to go here in the first period, the Hot Springs Tigers trail the Lordsburg Mavericks 6-0. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. The Hot Springs Tigers trail the Lordsburg Mavericks 6-0. So we get ready for the kick by the Mavericks. So the Mavericks take the opening drive after a couple of penalties by both teams. Able to put it in the air, get it inside the 5-yard line, and then a 4-yard run by Reuben Scott. That was his second TD of the season. And now we await the kick. This was a deadly for Theroux last week as they kicked it deep. I doubt if the Mavericks are going to kick this one deep. Now the Tigers, they act like they're going to kick it out of the bunch, and now they spread it out. And we may see an onside kick. Lordsburg's pretty good at this. Get the score and then try an onside kick, try to get the ball back. They kick this one on the opposite side. Tigers try to get back to get this one. They finally do jump on it. It's going to be Tiger ball, but they kick this one. They have 2 kickers there. It looks like 156 and 7 decide they're going to kick it one way or the other. Kick it past the front line. Kick it past the second line. The ball's live. Tidwell goes back and recovers the ball for the Tigers. Tigers' first possession here with 11:12 to go here in the first period. The Tigers trail 6-0 on 101.9 FM. Tigers, I'm sure, hopefully we're going to see number 15, Caden Lanham. And, yes, he's out as quarterback. We saw him last week. They do pick up number 32. Ethan Flores is back in the lineup for the Tigers. From the pistol formation now, that Tigers' new offense. 5-man front for the Mavericks. And we're going to give it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to try to get to the corner. This team's a little faster than Theroux. He makes it up close to the midfield before he's run out of bounds. So a good play there by the Tigers. Get that first jitters out of the way, pick up a first down. Stepped out of bounds just shy of the 50-yard line. Good play there by number 10. Devin Gonzalez rushed, has 27 attempts for 285 yards on the season. He's averaging 10.6 yards a carry. He picked up over 10 there and got a first down for the Tigers. He had 4 touchdowns last week rushing against the Theroux Hawks. And the Tigers are hot here as they get close to midfield as they already given up the first touchdown of the game. Now kind of a bunch set, pistol formation, 2 tight left, 2 tight right for the Tigers. Now Tidwell in motion, back to passes Lanham. Lanham fires this one deep downfield for Tidwell. Penalty marker comes out. This may be pass interference against the Mavericks. Tidwell just takes off on a sprint off the left side. Lanham Tries to hit him. Number 5 comes in, and that's Derek Gonzalez. May get picked up for the penalty marker. And here we go. Here's the call.
Pass interference against the defense. A first out.
15-yard penalty against the Mavericks there. Pass interference. Derek Gonzalez tried to catch up with Tidwell. Tidwell was lined up in that slot formation. They kind of run him all tight. Goes in motion right before the snap. Takes off on a little wheel pattern just right down the sidelines. Got behind the defense, and defense had to catch up quickly. Try to catch him up. 10:59 to go here, first period. Tigers trail by 6. Ball's on the 39-yard line of the Mavericks. 1st and 10 Tigers after the penalty. Now the Tigers pistol formation. Spread it out a little further to there on the near hash. Now the Tigers jump. Looks like Gonzalez may have moved. Snap was going to be on 2, and everybody kind of moved on 1, so this is probably going to go against the Tigers. And here's the call.
Dead ball. False start against the offense. Replay, first down.
False start against the Tigers. That's going to back them up 5 yards. It's going to bring up 1st and 15. Back out to the 44-yard line of the Mavericks. So the Tigers get a little momentum, get one big play there, first run of the game for Gonzalez, and then a pass interference call, and now the Tigers got it in reverse with a little penalty there. They jumped the gun. 10:59 to go, first period. Tigers trail by 6 on 101.9 FM. Lanham off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to go to the left side. Broke one tackle, tries to get to the sidelines, and he's tackled inside the 40. Gonzalez just takes a handoff from Lanham, tries to get to the outside. This team's a lot faster than Theroux, but he does a pretty good job. Number 5, Derek Gonzalez, who had the penalty, came up for the stop. Gets it all the way down to the 38-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 8 of 9 for the Tigers. Clock running here with 10:20 to go here in the first period. First quarter brought to you by Lynn's Landscape. We'll get you some information up there from Big Lynn's right after this play. Hot Springs Tigers now 2nd and 9. Pistol formation from the left hash. Here's the snap. Hand off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez just has to jump on the ball as that one was out and a fumble. Looks like the Tigers did retain possession. From the snap, turns around and just hands it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez took his eye off the ball. Had to fall on it there in the backfield back to the 41-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Tigers. This quarter brought to you by Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 420 Warm Springs Boulevard in Elephant Butte. 575-744-4009. Free estimates. Go by and see Big Lynn there at Big Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Tigers now 3rd down and 12. From the 41-yard line of the Mavericks, from the pistol formation. Here comes the blitz. No, they back off. Lanham back to pass. Throws this one over the middle. Has a receiver, but he's going to be short of the first down. They're going to bring up 4th, and the Tigers kind of in no man's land there. They'll probably go for it on 4th. But a good play out to Tidwell as he had to dive for that one. The pass was a little short, but he was able to come up with it. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5 for the Tigers now from the 34-yard line of the Mavericks. 9:30 and rolling here, first period on 101.9 FM. The Hot Springs Tigers trail 6-0 early here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. Empty backfield now for Lanham from the gun formation. Drops back, fires it over to Gonzalez on a screen pass. Gonzalez inside the 30, breaks a tackle, gets to the sidelines, and finally run out of bounds, but not before he picks up the first down. Good play there, just turns around and fires it almost like a lateral. Could have been. Gonzalez then takes it around the right side, gets run out of bounds, and it's got enough for the first down for the Tigers. From the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Clock starts. 9 minutes to go here in the first period. Hot Springs Tigers trail 6-0 the Lordsburg Mavericks. here on 101.9 FM. From the right hash now, 3 receivers right, empty backfield for Lanham. Pressured up the middle. Here comes the blitz by the Mavericks. Mavericks on the blitz. They has this one down, but it looks like penalty marker may have come out before the play. Let's see what we have. Mavericks were bringing the blitz. Got a false start. Here's the call.
Dead ball, false start, offense, 5-yard penalty.
All right, so the Tigers had to.
Still first down.
Still first down. Tigers going to be backed up 5 yards. Going to back them up to the 27-yard line of the Mavericks. 8:51 to go here in the first period. Tigers trail 6-0. After giving up 6 points early in the first period. Three receivers left now from the gun formation. Fires it over again and dropped by Tidwell. Tigers getting a little sloppy here inside the 20-yard line, or inside the 30. On the instant replay, Lanham back, fires another screen pass over to, actually that was to Gonzalez again. Gonzalez drops it. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15. 8:46 to go here, first period. From the 27-yard line, out of the huddle now up to the line of scrimmage. Tigers move the ball good. They're in this series till they got it down inside the 30, and now they're stumbling around with 2nd down and 15. Tidwell hands this one off kind of on a reverse. This one's going nowhere. Maybe got it down to the 25. And looks like Tidwell from his slot position runs in front of Lanham. Lanham hands it off to him. And a host of Mavericks are there to meet him. 8:23 and rolling here, first period. Tigers trail by 6. Out to the 26, down to the 26 now. It's going to bring up 3rd and 14. 3 receivers left. Gun formation for Lanham. Takes the snap, fires this one out to nobody. Penalty marker comes in late. We'll see what that call is. But from the gun formation, Lanham fires this one over, and there was nobody there. Somebody ran the wrong pattern. Penalty marker comes out as the refs discuss who this one is on. We're still waiting here for the refs as they got the penalty marker down. Here's the call. Ineligible receiver downfield.
Ineligible downfield. 5-yard penalty. Loss of down.
So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty and bring up 4th down. So the Tigers, ineligible receiver downfield. Let's see if we can see that one again and see who that may have been on. Let's see who was downfield for the Tigers. The center running down. You can see him right here, number 65. That's Taylor. He's downfield more than 5 yards, so he's going to get called every time for that. And too bad there wasn't a receiver there. However, it's going to bring up 4th down now for the Tigers. 4th and 16 from the 31. Here we go now. Big 4th down for the Tigers. 3 receivers left. Lanham fires it again, and it's incomplete, and another penalty marker comes down. So it's almost the same play, and Lanham's throwing out there to air right now. Tries to get that one maybe to number 33. Let's see what the call is here. Here's the ref. Here's the call. Holding is declined, so it's going to be 1st and 10.
Holding. Against White. Declined. Be 1st down, Black.
1st down now for the Mavericks, so we appreciate the referee getting mic'd up for us. They got a lot to do down there, a lot of things to do. We give them one thing to help us out. Just turn on your mic when you make the call and turn it off. But they have a million things to think about. So we'll take care of him hopefully up here on the board. He's doing a great job down there for us. We always appreciate the refs for what they do. First down and 10 now for the Mavericks from their own 31-yard line. Contreras back to pass. No pressure by the Tigers. Now a little pressure comes. Contreras is going to have to bring this one down. Runs it out of bounds. And the Tigers finally put a little pressure on him. The first receiver was covered. Second decides he's going to have to tuck it and run. Gets it up over the 35-yard line. And then is knocked out of bounds. 7:40 to go here in the first period. Tigers trail 6-0 on 101.9 FM. Out to the 35-yard line was Contreras. So he picked up 4. It's going to bring up second down and 6 from their own 35. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Gun formation for Contreras. Back to pass once again. Looks right, rolls right. Now the pressure's on. He's got to come back. Tigers got him. Florida's got him in the backfield, and he sacks him for a big sack for the Tigers. So Ethan Flores from that defensive end, that 3-3-5 defense, comes up, fights off one of the defenders, finally gets the quarterback and throws him down. But Ethan Flores, big number 32, 220-pound junior there, number 32, Ethan Flores playing that defensive end position for the Tigers. 7-10 and rolling here, first period, 6-0. The Tigers trail. Third down and 12 now after the sack from their own 29-yard line is Contreras. Tigers bringing up their backers. Are they coming? Here's the snap, and they do come. Here comes the linebackers up the middle for the blitz. Throws this one deep down the middle. Has a receiver at the 40, to the 30, to the 20, and finally tackled for the Tigers. But this is what we talked about in the pregame. They're going to have to really get on their horse to cover these guys. Contreras throws this one deep down to Derek Gonzalez, and the Tigers finally run him down as number 80. Number 80 is Mason Runyon. Finally runs him down, but not before the big play and the big pass there by Contreras to Gonzalez. 6:47 first period. Tigers trail by 6. Mavericks are threatening, though. And this is something we talked about in the pregame. Tigers going to have to really put some pressure on the quarterback. They can't cover these guys, excuse me, all night. Little flare pass up the middle. Got some room, runs over one Tiger. Finally has enough for the first down. De La Garza on the reception from Contreras. Just a little inside receiver screen coming back towards the quarterback. Finally knocked to the ground was Matthew Rodriguez. But it's inside the 20, the red zone, down close to the 10-yard line. Are the Mavericks with 6:10 to roll in here in the first period. Tigers trail 6-0. Just under 6 minutes. Here's the snap by Contreras. Out of the backfield, wide open is number 23. Gets it inside the 5-yard line, finally dumped down. But the Tigers, nobody picking up the running back out of the backfield, number 23, and that's Reuben Scott. He made the first touchdown. He just about had this one. J.J. Garcia up for the tackle for the Tigers, but all the way down, first and goal now for the Mavericks. They're threatening again inside the 5 down to the 3. And here's gun formation. Waiting for the snap. Penalty marker comes out. This might be a delay of game. As we await the call here it is.
Disconcerting against White, and illegal participation. Illegal participation against.
Is being charged against the Tigers.
Illegal participation against the Tigers.
Either way, it's a half the distance penalty.
So half the distance to the goal.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're good. All right.
All right, we're going to turn down the the ref's mic there. You forgot to turn it off, but that's all right. Half the distance, illegal participation against the Tigers. Low snap, Contreras pressured, throws it over in the end zone and incomplete out of the hands of the intended receiver. Tigers just about picked that one off in the end zone. Rodriguez just about picked that one off, number 4 for the Tigers. It's going to bring up second down and goal from the 2. 5:21 first period. Tigers trail by 6 here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. On the snap, low snap, Contreras got to roll to his right, flicks this one into the end zone. Good play there by Tidwell as he knocks that one down right at the goal line. So the Tigers defense starting to stiffen up here at the goal line. Contreras takes the snap, throws it, tries to hit it to Roman Merlot, and Tidwell able to pick it up, knock it down. Tigers trail 6-0, 5:16 to go here first period. Knocking on the door of the Mavericks once again. Third down and goal from the 2. Calling the signals at the line of scrimmage. Tigers have their goal line defense in. Here's the snap. Going to do a speed sweep and in to pick this one up is number 4, Rodriguez, as he read this one perfectly. From the slot position, number 88, looks like Jonathan Vera. And on the stunt was Rodriguez, and Rodriguez gets him all the way back close to the 10-yard line. Good play there by the Tigers. Going to bring up 4th and goal and from the 9-yard line. And now there's a timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout with them. This is your Tiger Sports Network. Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, as the Mavericks have it 4th and goal on their own 9-yard line. Timeout taken by the Mavericks. Tigers trail 6-0. And let's see if the Tigers can hold them here on 4th down, 4th and goal. Tigers turned it over on downs just before this series started. They got it inside the Maverick 30-yard line and then stalled. Low snap, Contreras fires it over the middle on the slant. Tigers do a good job picking it up and knocking him down at the 5-yard line, keeping him out of the end zone. So the Tigers are going to take over on downs. Merlot picks it up on a little slant. Looked like number 33, J.J. Garcia, in there for the stop at the 4, and the Tigers are going to take over on downs. 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. So good defensive play there by the Tigers to keep the Mavericks out of the end zone. 5:03 to go here in the first period. And the Tigers trail by 6 here on 101.9 FM. Tigers taking a long time to get this out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. They split 2 receivers right. Pistol formation. Gonzalez in the backfield right behind Lanham. And here we go from the 4-yard line. Handoff to back to passes. Lanham from the end zone fires this one over the head of Tidwell. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Tigers. Tidwell in that slot formation just kind of runs a little 3 yards up and out, and Lanham can't hit him at about the 12-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. From the 4-yard line, it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Tidwell Lanham gun formation, got 3 receivers right, got Tidwell in the slot. Lanham caught in the end zone, just gets out as Tigers let that one Mavericks get to him. Lanham was going to turn and run this one on the fake. Looked like he was just going to try to run it where they weren't, and the Mavericks were waiting for him. Just gets it out of the end zone, out to about the 1, maybe the 2-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Tigers are going to have to punt this one deep in the end zone. Mavericks send 2 men back at about the Tiger 40, 35-yard line. Now we got a stoppage in play. With 3:35 to go here, first period, the Tigers trail by 6. They have a 4th down and 12. Let's see what the call is here.
Illegal substitution here. So I guess there's 2 hands. I don't know. It'll be 4th down again after the penalty.
So illegal substitution for the Tigers. That'll back them up half the distance to the goal. So that'll put them on the 1.
Right, wait for the whistle. Here we go.
And now we're back to play. So illegal substitution by the Tigers, and that's got them all the way back to the 1-yard line. So, man, the Tigers got their back against the wall here as Flores standing deep in his end zone. Gets the snap and gets the punt off. Good punt just to get it out of the end zone. Taken at the 35 to the 40, down to the 30, 20. Breaks it to the tackles. He's going to return this one all the way for a touchdown. Number 88, Jonathan Vera, is going to bring up his 4th touchdown. That was on a punt return. As the Tigers do a good job of getting the punt out of the end zone, and then the Tigers do nothing on the return. And now they go up by 12 to zip, are the Lordsburg Mavericks. Tigers trail 12-0. Flores did a good job. He's standing deep all the way back at the back of the end zone. Gets that one out, and then the Tigers just forget to cover. About a 45-yard punt return for a touchdown are the Mavericks. They line up for 2 for the extra point. Contreras, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Looks left, fires this one on a screen, picks up a block, and just steps in the end zone, and it's good for 2. So the Tigers trail 14-0 with 3:21 to go here in the first period. They trail 14-0. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top-quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top-quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. The Tigers trail 14-0 with 3:21 to go here in the first period. So Tigers in trouble on the road. And Lordsburg fakes this one on the bunch as they come out. Now they've got, they can kick this one both ways. They got a kicker on the left and kicker on the right. And let's see what happens, which way this one's going to go. Tigers had a hard time stopping this one, and an onside kick, and this time number 2 comes up to, picks that one up. We're watching on the replay. And the Tigers just able to fall on it. Great field position for the Tigers. They start their second possession here with 3:18 to go in the first period from their own 48-yard line. They trail 14-0 here on your Tiger Sports Network, 101.9 FM. Tigers have all 3 timeouts. First quarter, throw the ball around the park. It stops the clock quite a bit. Tigers even threw it quite a bit down inside the 30 there. Let's see if they can get their running game going, or if they're going back to the air. They weren't very successful inside the 30. And now here goes the Tigers. Gonzalez back inside with the trees, and the Lordsburg Mavericks defense have made some adjustments here, and they're keying off of Gonzalez. Gonzalez nowhere to go. And nobody to kick out for that backer coming off the right side. It's going to bring up second down and 13 back to the 45-yard line are the Tigers. Second down and 13 from their own 45. The Tigers now out of the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. Receiver left, receiver right. Back to pass is Lanham. Lanham fires this one over to Tidwell. Tidwell's got some room over, gets knocked out of bounds. Let's see if he did catch it. Looked like he did. Lanham takes the snap, looks left, throws it left. Tidwell may not, I guess he did have enough possession. No, he fumbled that one out of bounds. So we'll watch that one again on the replay, and you can see it looks like he fumbles the ball just as he's kind of falling out of bounds. Turns, and there's the ball right there. It comes right out. Unable to come up with it is Tidwell, so that's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up third down and long now back for the Tigers, 3rd and 13 once again from their own 45-yard line. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go here first period. Now the Tigers send 3 receivers right. Slot formation for Tidwell. Now Tidwell's going to take it across the formation. Breaks it up inside. Gets it back probably just over the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers. Tidwell just goes in motion. Handoff from Lanham. Tidwell broke 1 tackle. Got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up a yard or 2. And they're going to give him midfield. So it's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers. 4th and 8. Right at the midfield stripe. And the Tigers are going to take timeout now, taken by the Tigers. Here's the call.
It's called by the Tigers.
The offense.
So we got a timeout taken by the Tigers with 1:37 first period. The Tigers trail 14-0. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Back here at Lordsburg, New Mexico, the Hot Springs Tigers 4th and 8. Take a timeout here to kind of gather their thoughts. The Tigers have sputtered since that opening series. Back in punt formation is Flores, number 32. Now we're set for play with 1:37 first period. Tigers trail by 14 on 101.9 FM. High snap, Flores able to get it off. Let's see if the Tigers can cover this one. And on the run, fumbles the ball, and the Tigers trying to jump on it. And let's see if they got it, and they do. So the Tigers, good punt there by Flores. It goes down. They try to field it at about the 25. Let's run that one back. You can see the Tigers coming up. The Mavericks tries to pick the ball up, bounces off his shoulder pads and goes forward. And now the scramble is on for the Tigers. And look like, let's see if we can catch that number, big number 60. We'll get his number here in just a second. Picks it up, and the Tigers have it, number 66. We do not have him listed on our roster. So with 1:26, special teams fumble recovery there by the Tigers all the way down to the 33-yard line of the Mavericks. Tigers set up shop, 1st and 10 once again. Handoff to Gonzalez. Gonzalez nowhere to go, breaks 1 tackle, finally gets back to the line of scrimmage. But a little tough running now against the Mavericks than it was last week where he put up over 200 yards against the Hawks. Tigers not doing a very good job up front, stopping that big Maverick defensive line shooting through. Lost 2 yards all the way back to the 35. Is going to bring up 2nd down and 12. We're just under a minute here in the first period. Tigers trail 14-0, 101.9 FM. Now the Tigers out of the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. Pistol formation, 3 receivers left for Lanham. Lanham takes the snap, looks back, fires it over to Tidwell for a screen. Tidwell gets to the far sidelines, finally run out of bounds. Going to be short of the first down. Let's see where they mark him out at. Lanham takes the snap. Tidwell goes up, comes back to about the 40-yard line on the screen pass, gets it over to the sidelines. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 for the Tigers. It gets it to the 29-yard line of the Mavericks. So decent play there, although it's going to be 3rd and at least manageable for the Tigers. Here with 35 seconds to go in the first period. From Lordsburg, New Mexico, the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Lordsburg Mavericks. 35 seconds first period and rolling here for the Tigers. They trail by 14. In motion is Tidwell. Now we got 3 receivers left. Pistol formation for Lanham. Lanham hands off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez nowhere to go in the backfield. Not going to have 200 yards tonight running it inside with these big trees. Going to have to get him out on the perimeter. And they bring a 5-man front and able to put some pressure on, and finally the backers come up and maybe got a yard out of that. It's going to bring up 4th down as we get to the end of the first period. After 1, the Hot Springs Tigers trail 14-0 here in Lordsburg, New Mexico on 101.9 FM. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Felt's Dentistry, serving Sierra County since 1984, is located at 800 North Cedar in Tier C. It is open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Call to schedule your appointment at 894-7711. Dr. Matt Felt and his crew are happy to assist you with all your dental needs. Call Felt's Dentistry at 894-7711 and schedule your next visit today.
I'm Dr. Matt Feltz, and my staff and I support the Tigers.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. We get ready for the second period. The Tigers trail 14-0 here against the Mavericks. These two teams first matched up in 1935 right here in Lordsburg, New Mexico was the first meeting. And the Mavericks actually won that one. The Tigers hold the series, though, with 32 wins and 28 losses. Now the Tigers up on the 4th down. 4th and 6 as we start the second period. This period brought to you by Lightning Mechanical. Lanham back to pass. Fires this one deep down to the 5-yard line and over the head of the intended receiver. And the Tigers are going to have to give that one up on downs again. Just a little too far for number 33, J.J. Garcia, and they turn it over on downs. This quarter brought to you by Lightning Mechanical, 575-740-6559, best HVAC in all of Sierra County. Give them a call for a free quote. License number 373634. That's Paul Castillo at Lightning Mechanical, LLC. 11:54 just underway here in the second period. Tigers trail 14-0. They turned it over on downs once again for the Tigers after they picked up the fumble on the punt. As it bounced off one of the Mavericks, and the Tigers able to pick it up with good field position, but not able to pick up a touchdown. Contreras back deep this time, throws this one deep and has a man. The Tigers do a good job of knocking it down, but he was open again. Great job here. Let's see what we do on the instant replay. This is going to be great. Good play there by Adrian, gets him just perfect. Comes in, hits him right in the hands. He's got it in his hands right now. Bounces once. Tries to pull it back in, and here comes the Tigers to clean this one up. And the Tigers do a good job. bringing up 2nd down and 10 as Contreras went to the well, tried to get that one deep to the Mavericks. Here we go. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Tigers threatening on the blitz. They bring one backer. Fires this one over in the flats and no good. Hits it in the turf. Going to bring up 3rd and 10 now for the Mavericks. From the gun formation, middle of the field. Takes the snap. And fires it to the right. And hits it, skips it off the ground. Put a little bit of pressure there by the Tigers, and they need that. 11:39. 3rd down and 10 now from their own 29-yard line of the Mavericks. Both teams have 2 timeouts left here in the first half. 2 receivers left, 2 right, gun formation for Contreras. Now back to pass, flips the ball around his hand, throws this one deep down the sidelines for the Tigers and just out of reach. There would have been probably 6 on that one. As Contreras takes the snap, looks left, and then throws it deep left. Just over the head of Jonathan Vera. It's going to bring up 4th and 10. And let's see if the Mavericks are going to punt this one. This will be their first punt of the night if they do. Usually Contreras, he backs up a little bit further in the gun formation and he can take the snap directly and punt this one. Nobody back for the Tigers. Little high snap. Gets this one down, and the Tigers are going to go ahead and return this as Gonzalez. Gonzalez got a little bit of room over the right. Now he cuts it back inside. He's got some room over the 50 to the 40. Tries to make a move at the 30, does, to the 20. Can he stay in bounds? And he scores. Gonzalez on a punt return puts the Tigers on the board, and the Tigers do a great job of blocking on that one. I think Lordsburg was doing the same thing the Tigers did on that first punt, just kind of relaxing a little bit. And Gonzalez turns on the Jets. This is where Gonzalez is the most dangerous. You get him out, either get him in space, get him on a return, or get him out on the corners and let him put those moves on you. He's the fastest guy on the team, and once he gets to that corner, he can sprint it all the way down the sidelines, and the Tigers may line up for 2 as the Tigers put 6 points on the board with 11:13 to go here in the first half. The Tigers trail 14-6 as we await the extra point. Tigers line up for 2. Good punt return there by the Tigers. Put them back in the board, get a little momentum here before the half. Lanham back to pass, throws this one to the corner. And Flores goes up and catches this one for 2, and it's good. Great job there by the basketball player, Jonathan Flores. Just goes down there, sets a little high post, gets his hands up in the air, throws it down there deep right over the top of the defender, and the Tigers put 8 points up on the board. The Tigers, actually, the scoreboard's wrong. Should be 14-8 on the 2-point conversion. With 11:13 to go here in the first half, it's your Tiger Sports Network.
Teston Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Teston Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez. Back here, we were thinking, I was looking at the at our roster there, and I got the wrong name there. 11:13 to go here in the first half. Tigers trail 14-8. They're back in this one. Tigers get ready to kick it off. Back to the Mavericks. Number 22 came out. That's a junior, Sid Perkins, and now he's going off. And number 32, big number 32, Ethan Flores on that 2-point conversion comes out. And they're going to finally, let's see what the Tigers are going to do. You know, when we were up in Theroux, we had a couple of, we kicked it off twice into the end zone and pinned them deep, and then we start this thing about trying to put it on the ground, and then what happens is you wind up giving your opponent too good a field position instead of kicking it deep in the end zone and getting a touchback out on the 20. So Ethan Flores has it laying sideways at the 40, and as he approaches it, kicks this one down deep, squib down inside to the 16-yard line. Here come the Mavericks on the return. Tigers do a good job stopping him just shy of the 30-yard line. So Flores does a good job just kicking that pumpkin down inside the 20, and on the return was number 44, Valdez, and the Tigers do a good job getting up there and knocking him down on the return, just shy of the 30-yard line. 11:06 to go. Tigers trail 14-8 here on your Tiger Sports Network. Now from the right hash, 2 receivers left, 2 right for Contreras. 1 running back in his hip pocket. Fires a little screen pass, got some room up the middle, breaks it out to the Tigers, to the 40, making a couple of Tigers miss, gets it out to the 40-yard line as number 44. Tigers come up, finally decleat him. But Jeremy Valdez on the reception. He had 9 receptions coming into tonight for 186 yards and 4 touchdowns. And the Tigers got to wrap him up. And they finally get him down on the Lightning Mechanical scoreboard. Just shy of the 40 at the 39 is going to be enough for the first down. Now we got a stoppage in the clock. And now 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Another little flare pass out. Penalty marker comes out. Murillo on the reception from Contreras. And that wide receiver almost just a little 5-yard down, turn back, a little hook, and then penalty marker comes in at the 45-yard line. Let's see what it is. Here's the call.
Downfield, number 88. Loss of down.
Ineligible receiver downfield for number 88.
Be 2nd down.
Going to bring up 2nd down, loss of down on the ineligible receiver downfield, number 88. So apparently Jonathan Vera was considered a lineman and was illegally downfield on that play. Now from the gun formation back at 34-yard line. Another pass. This one's picked off by the Tigers through the 30 to the 20. Kicks it back inside. Is Tidwell to the middle of the field. 5. Touchdown Tigers. So just like that, the Tigers take the lead with 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Tidwell steps in at the 40-yard line, takes it right up the sidelines. Contreras just kind of threw that one like he wasn't looking, and Tidwell does the rest, breaks it back inside, gets it down in for the touchdown for the Tigers, and just like that, the Tigers have tied it up at 14-14 with 10:01. We have a penalty marker at the 3-yard line. Let's see what this one is, if this was after the play or during the play. So hold the phone. Right now it's 14-14. Let's see what the call is. Here we go.
Dead ball, personal foul. Gets White. Touchdown.
So we had a dead ball personal foul against the Tigers, probably on the run back or after the touchdown. So the touchdown counts, and now the personal foul. Let's see if they accept it on the extra point or the kickoff. As we await the extra point. But the Tigers tie this one up here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, 14-14 on your Tiger Sports Network, 101.9. Special teams have done it. Defense picks off a pass. Gonzalez on the punt return. It's the only thing the Tigers keeping them in the game right now. Offensively, they're not able to move the ball, but they got to find creative ways to score, and they did. As the Tigers, let's watch that one on the replay again as they mark that one off. Picks it off at the 40. Let's run that one back. You can see Tidwell just steps in front of number 2 the pass was intended for. And he picks it off right at the 40-yard line, and he's off to the races up the sideline.
Again, dead ball foul. Gets White after the score. Touchdown's good. Enforced on the conversion attempt.
So the penalty, the touchdown is good, and the penalty is enforced on the extra point. So the Tigers going to line up for 2. And this one, after the 15-yard penalty, I got this one all the way back just at about the 18-yard line, 17-18. Here we go for the extra point. Lanham back to pass. Throws this one deep over the middle. And this one's picked off, so it's going to be no good. And incomplete on actually it was intercepted just out of bounds. So the Tigers going to leave this one tied up here with 10:01 to go here in the first period, in the first half. So tried to get that ball out to Tidwell that time and not able to have enough mustard on it. And we are at 10:01. We're tied up at 14-14 here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. It's your Tiger Sports Network.
Show your Tiger pride in a professionally cleaned vehicle. Mike Hurlson with Mobile Vehicle Washing comes to you. That's right, no more excuses of not having enough time to take your vehicle to get washed. Whether you're at home or work, one call to 575-740-2037 and Mobile Vehicle Washing will have your ride shining like new. Mobile Vehicle Washing also does boats, trucks, airplanes, and more. Call Mike at 575-740-2037 today and tell him you want to shine with Tiger Pride today.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, bringing you the Hot Springs Tigers football here on 101.9 FM at youtube.com as well as Facebook and Dish Network Channel 371. Tigers get ready to kick this one off. They put this one on the tee. Looks like number 22. Now we got Sid Perkins in. You know, he was lined up a while ago, and the referee made him go off. Maybe he didn't have a chin strap, mouthpiece, or something in. But the Tigers have tied it up here with a defensive touchdown and a punt return by Gonzalez. With 10:01 to go here in the first half, the Hot Springs Tigers tie it up 14-14. Here we go for the kickoff. This one down to about the 25, retreats to the 20, brings it up the middle of the field, breaks a tackle. Still on his feet as he gets it over the 35-yard line on the return for the Mavericks. For 23, that's Reuben Scott on the return. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 now for the Mavericks right at their own 35-yard line. With 9:52 to go here in the first half. We're all knotted up at 14 here in Lordsburg. Lordsburg jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Tigers on a punt return. Made it 14-8, and then the Tigers on the interception tie it up. Pass downfield, open. As he scrambles around, penalty marker comes out. He's close to midfield. May have a face mask against the Tigers. So Contreras rolls out, looks downfield, fires this one down, and the Tigers, I don't know if he got him, trying to see if he got him by the face mask or not. Looks like he might have right there. He may have him by the face mask. We'll wait for the call. 9:43 here, first half. Excuse me, penalty marker down right at the tackle there at the 49 as we're discussing what the penalty is. It looked like it may have been a face mask against the Tigers. Let's see what it is. Here's the call. Oh, we get an ineligible receiver downfield. And we get a face mask against the Tigers. So those two are going to offset. So we'll do down over. It'll be 1st and 10 once again. So we had ineligible receiver downfield for the Mavericks. We had a face mask. We saw that face mask on the tackle. So those two penalties will offset, and we'll play first down again here from their own 35-yard line.
Ineligible on the offense. Face mask against the defense. Offset. First down again.
All right, we got the official call there, ready to go. 1st and 10 once again for the Mavericks, so the play didn't count. Penalty on each team, and we do it all again with 9:43 to go here first half. From the far hash are the Mavericks. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Contreras now gun formation. Takes the snap, rolls to his right, looks downfield, still looking, pressure coming from the Tigers. Throws this one at about the 50, breaks one tackle, and gets it over midfield down to the Tiger 45. So the Tigers do a pretty good job there on the pressure. But not able enough to get him out to the sideline. So 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Down to the Tiger 45-yard line. Well, here we go. We're coming back. It looks like we got another penalty. Let's see what we got this time. Probably going to be another ineligible or holding. Let's see what happens. We got the coach, Hooper, out there on the field. Here we go.
Several ineligibles downfield on the offense.
So we'll take several
5-yard
ineligible.
penalty and a loss of down.
All right. So here we go. Good call there by the ref. Guess we figured we got multiple ineligibles downfield on that one. So what happens on that, it's a slow rollout by Contreras as he tries to get to the side. It comes all the way across field, still looking, and by the time he throws it, most of those linemen are down there with the receivers. So 5-yard penalty and a loss of down, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 from their own 30-yard line now for the Mavericks. 9:33 to go here, first half. We're all tied up at 14 here in Lordsburg, New Mexico on 101.9 FM. Here we are for the snap for the Mavericks. Contreras, slow snap, looks down the middle of the field, got some pressure. Now he's going to have to roll out, throws this one over to his running back coming out of the backfield, and drops it. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for the Mavericks. Low snap, Contreras looking down the middle of the field, finally gets some pressure, just has to jump off the safety valve to his receiver out of the backfield. That's number 3, Reuben Scott. And Reuben decided to run before he got the ball. It's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 15 now from their own 30-yard line. So big down here for the Tiger defense with 9:24 to go here in the first half. We're all knotted up at 14. It's always been a really good match. No matter how well both teams are playing, it seems like Lordsburg and TRC always match up well. Low snap on the ground. Tigers coming. Got to get this one off to his running back. Got one man miss. He gets it up the sidelines. He breaks it over midfield. The Tigers finally get him out of bounds. Tigers had him dead to rights right there on the sidelines. So a fumbled snap. Gets it over to the sidelines. And tight ropes up the Tiger sideline. Finally knocked out by Tidwell, but not till he gets it into Tiger territory all the way down to the Tiger 45-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Mavericks. So the Tigers defense once again can't get off the field. On 3rd and 15. Give up a big play even on a fumbled snap. They still get it out and get a 1st down to the Mavericks. 1st and 10 now for the Mavericks in Tiger territory. 14-14 is your score here on 101.9 FM with 9:09 to go first half. Here come the Tigers on the blitz. Finally get a running back, number 32, tries to get him on the ground in the backfield and spins him around, but can't get him on the ground is Ethan Flores from that defensive end position. And on the carry, number 7 was De La Garza for the Mavericks. Gets it close to the Tiger 40-yard line at the 41. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 now for the Mavericks as they get it over midfield and start penetrating the Tigers' defense here as they get it close to the Tiger 40-yard line. On the snap, delayed handoff up the middle. Tigers miss a couple of tackles to the 20, to the 15. Finally run out of bounds is number 7, De La Garza again. The Tigers just some arm tackling going on inside there, not able to pick him up. Dive for his feet and finally knocked out of bounds by Victor Munoz, the junior, but not until he gets a 1st down inside the Tiger 25 to the 23-yard line. And the Tigers had them dead to rights there on 3rd and 10 and not able to get off the field. And here come the Mavericks trying to get out of this 14-14 tie. Contreras, gun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Tigers threatening the blitz. They only bring 1 backer. Contreras rolls to his right, dumps it off to number 88, and the Tigers do a good job stuffing him right away, and that's Jonathan Vera. Let's see who's in on the tackle for the Tigers. Rolls to his right and just dumps it down inside the 20 in a good open field tackle. And I believe that may have been Tidwell on the tackle for the Tigers. 7:40 and rolling here first half. We're all knotted up at 14. 2nd down and 5 inside the Tiger 20 to the 18-yard line are the Mavericks. Now Contreras rolls to his left, squares his shoulders, throws this one downfield and have a man open right at the sticks, maybe a little short of the 1st down. But the Tigers on immediate tackle there on the receiver. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Mavericks. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. 3rd down and 1. from the 14-yard line are the Mavericks. Tigers back up on their defense. Run and play. Good play in there by number 65, Taylor, as he throws him for a loss. Going to bring up 4th down. Good play there by the nose tackle. Let's see him sneak through here on the instant replay. Actually comes off left end. That's big number 65. And that's Logan Taylor, the 235-pound junior. Comes in for the stop for the loss on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5 now from about the 18-yard line of the Tigers. So let's see if the Tigers can get off the field now on 4th down and 5. They couldn't hold them on 3rd down and 15. As we approach 6 minutes, 14-14. Contreras rolls to his right, looking downfield, going to finally pressure it, throw it deep into the corner, and incomplete. And the Tigers are going to take over on downs. Good defense there by the Tigers to hold them on now at 4th down. Contreras just rolls to his right, tries to get it down in deep in the end zone to number 2, Murillo, and incomplete. The Tigers take over on their own 18-yard line, 1st and 10. 5:55 to go here in the first period. And let's see if they do get it marked. Looks like it's about the 18-yard line. So 1st down and 10 for the Tigers from the 18. 5:55. We're still knotted up at 14. Good game here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. The Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Mavericks here on the road. Penalty marker out, and this one's going to – Mavericks are saying the Tigers moved. And here's the call. False start.
Dead ball, false start on the offense. Be 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 1st down.
So 5-yard penalty against the Tigers. That'll back them up 5. So now from the 14. Pistol formation, 2 running backs in the backfield. Tigers hand it off right up the middle, and nowhere to go are the Tigers. That was Tidwell on the carry right up the teeth of that defense, and then maybe got back to line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 2nd down and 15 for the Tigers. 8:25 and rolling here in the first half. We're tied up at 14-14. Tigers got on the board with a Gonzalez punt return and then a Tidwell interception. So offensively, the Tigers need a spark here, put some points on the board before the half. Lanham, deep pass to Tidwell, and we missed him on our camera, but I know our ace instant replay man up there, Adrian Chavez, has this one. We'll watch it one more time. Lanham throws this one deep down the left sidelines, just over the head of Tidwell. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for the Tigers, actually having marked at about the 13-yard line. 3rd down and long for the Tigers. 5:06 to go here in the first half. Tigers have it tied up at 14-14. They have the ball inside their own 20 on 3rd and long. 3 receivers right, pistol formation for Lanham. Lanham fires over a little screen pass to Ethan Flores. Flores runs over one body and gets it out over the 20-yard line. But it's going to be shy. He's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers. So a little screen pass over to Ethan Flores at the 10. Comes up and rolls over Jonathan Vera. And the Tigers are going to be 4th and long, as he's going to bring up 4th and 7. They get it out over the 20 to the 21-yard line. But the Tigers are going to have to punt this one away. Clock's running as we approach 4.5 minutes here in the first half. Tigers 14 and the Lordsburg Mavericks 14 here on 101.9 FM. Now back to do the punting chores for the Tigers. Looks like I may have number 22 in there. Sid Perkins, as we await the snap. Tigers taking a long time, and the Tigers going to run a fake. Breaks one tackle. He's got some room. Gets it out over the 40 to the 45 and just about to midfield, so the Tigers run a – special teams have kept them in the game. They do it again. Snaps it to the up man at the 15-yard line. That's number 33. J.J. Garcia takes it right up the middle of the field over the 40-yard line, close to midfield, and the Tigers pick up a big first down out to the 48-yard line. So special teams and the defense have definitely kept the Tigers in this game here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. We're under 4 minutes, 14-14. First and 10 now for the Tigers from their own 48-yard line. That was real slow. It acted like they weren't going to snap it, maybe get a delay penalty. J.J. Garcia put his hands up. They snapped it to him, broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and got the first down for the Tigers on a fake punt. Gonzalez, or Tidwell, that is Gonzalez, running in there with the trees, not able to get it to midfield. There again, you got to get him out in space. You can't let him run up inside. He's not able to make enough yardage, break enough tackles. Need to get him out on the edge, get him some space. Picks up all that running around, just picks up 1 yard. Is going to bring up 2nd down and 9 from the Tiger 49-yard line. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. We're knotted up at 14-14. And now the Tigers out of the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and long. We're under 3 minutes now before the half. Tigers only have 2 timeouts left here in the first half. Lanham back to pass. Throws this one over, has a receiver. Tidwell open and through the hands and drops it. So Tidwell from the slot position just runs out a little, about 5 yards up and out, and drops it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. 2 minutes and 47 seconds here in the first half. Tigers up 14, or Tigers tied it up 14-14. Punt return by Gonzalez. And a pick 6 by Tidwell. And now a fake punt by J.J. Garcia has the Tigers just about at midfield. Just under 3 minutes. 3 receivers left. Gun formation. Now he brings Tidwell. Now we got 4 receivers to the left side of the pattern. Lanham throws the screen pass to Tidwell. Tidwell cuts it back up inside. Dives down. Gets it over midfield and maybe midfield. Looks like he had some room, could run that one to the outside. He goes out, he's the 4th receiver in the pattern out there, and has to cut that one back up inside. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. Actually 4th and long now for the Tigers from midfield, 4th and 8. Let's see if the Tigers are going to punt this one or go for it again. This time they split it out. More than likely you're going to punt it. You get away with that one time. Let's see if the Tigers taking their time. 2 minutes to go here, and they're starting to maybe get a delay of game. They get it off. Punter fumbles the ball. Now he's just got to run with it. Throws it downfield. Incomplete. Just heaves that one, and that's going to be turned over on downs. Maybe have a penalty, but it's not going to matter. It was 4th down. Perkins just can't pick up that snap. It was low, but he still should have had it. Then he just throws it, heaves it down past midfield. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Mavericks. The Tigers definitely needed to get that one down, pin Lordsburg as close as they could inside their own 20, but Tigers fumbled the snap and not able to get the punt off. Perkins running for his life and just heaves it like a hook shot, and that's going to bring up 1st and 10 now for the Mavericks from midfield. So they've got 1:49 with 2 timeouts. And let's see if the Mavericks can break the tie here before the half. Contreras throws this one in the dirt over in front of the Tigers bench. It's going to stop the clock. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Looks like he was going to try to throw it out to number 5, and Derek Gonzalez, and Gonzalez took off downfield, so it skips into the bench for the Tigers, incomplete. With 1:44 first half. Tied up at 14-14. Contreras trapped in the backfield, breaks away, throws this one deep to the sidelines of the Mavericks, incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 back at midfield. So the Tigers do a good job. Let's see if there's a penalty marker out. Or is he going to bring up third down? Referee's discussing here. I don't know. I don't see a penalty marker down unless it's, here we go. Here's the call.
Illegal forward pass. Illegal forward pass. Here.
So an illegal forward pass. And that's going to be loss of down. Actually, it's going to be a penalty against the Mavericks. So an illegal forward pass. I don't know if he was beyond the line of, he wasn't beyond the line of scrimmage, so I don't quite understand why that was an illegal forward pass.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Here we go. Here's the call.
Illegal forward pass. Illegal forward pass. Here, loss of down, fourth down.
So it's a loss of down. It's going to bring up fourth down as well. So we get the call there, an illegal forward pass. Should be fourth down. So it's actually going to be third down and 20. So 3rd and 23 now after the illegal forward pass. Contreras from the gun takes it, looks downfield, fires this one deep down the field and incomplete. And no penalty on that one. Tigers look like they may get caught for interference, but he was running right there with the receiver. Low snap. Contreras just fires this one deep downfield to about the 30-yard line and just over the head of Jonathan Vera. That's going to bring up fourth down for the Mavericks. 4th and 23. Back at their own 38-yard line with 1:27 to go. We're still tied up at 14-14 here in Lordsburg, New Mexico on 101.9 FM. Now he's going to, a little deep there. They're probably going to punt this one. So he's got 3 receivers right. High snap. Able to get it off. Tigers didn't put any pressure on him. Tigers need to stay away from this one, and it goes out of bounds at about the 32-yard line, or 28-yard line, excuse me. Let's see where they mark it. So the Tigers, after the punt, they do mark it at the 28-yard line of the Tigers. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers from their own 28 with 1:19 here on 101.9 FM. We're all tied up at 14-14. So the Tigers' defense and special teams have kept them in the game. Tigers put some points on the board with a punt return by Gonzalez, and then a pick six by Tidwell. And then a fake punt to get it out to midfield. And after the series by the Mavericks, here we are with 1:19 in the first half. Lanham. Pistol formation. Gets the snap. Now he's got to roll it out to his right, trying to get to the sidelines, and he does. Runs it out of bounds. Stop the clock with 1:11. Tidwell was expecting the snap. He was going backwards, so there was nobody else in motion. He was fine. He's got to take it and run it. Murillo knocks him out of bounds out shy of the first down, out to the Tiger 35. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 3 for the Tigers. With 1:09, Lanham was able to get to the sidelines. Tigers have 2 timeouts left here in the first half, 14-14. Here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Lordsburg Mavericks here on 101.9 FM. Pistol formation, Lanham back to pass. Fires it over the middle and incomplete. Looks like it was intended for number 33, J.J. Garcia. Garcia lines up as the receiver on the right. Good pass over the middle and just out of the reach of J.J. Garcia. 1:04 with 3rd down and 3. Back to the 35 on the incomplete pass. 14-14 is your score here in Lordsburg. Tigers now 3rd down and 3. They may have to punt this one away if they don't convert on 4th down. May give some too much time for the Mavericks. Lanham back to pass. Fires this one into the ground, intended for Tidwell, and the Tigers are going to have to punt this one away again on 4th down. So from the pistol formation, Lanham missed his mark. And now with 59 seconds to go and 2 timeouts for the Mavericks, let's see if the Tigers can get a punt off here. The last punt was bobbled by the punter, and he had to just heave it downfield on 4th down. Now back to do the punt and chores to number 32, Ethan Flores, with 59 seconds here in the first half. Here's the snap. Good snap. Flores gets the ball off to the 40. Takes a Tiger bounce inside the 40 down to the 30. This is going to be good for the Tigers down to about the 28-yard line. So with 47 seconds to go here in the first half, down to the 28-yard line of the Mavericks on the 4th down punt by Ethan Flores. And the Mavericks have 2 timeouts and 47 seconds to go here on 101.9 FM right before the half. Tigers defense back out. Got to hold them here on 47 seconds to go. Tigers have done a decent job. One of our keys to the game was to put some pressure on the quarterback and get him moving around. He's a little bit gimpy from an injury from the last game. And the Tigers have the last couple of series been able to get him out on the corners, try to either make him run it or throw it, and they haven't been. If you give him time back there in the pocket, he'll pick you to death. And now we finally got the ball swapped out. We're ready to go with 47 seconds to go here in the first half. Tigers and the Mavericks all knotted up at 14 here on 101.9 FM. Contreras now from the gun formation. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Contreras back to pass. Tigers get him off his spot. Now they put some pressure on him and they get him for a sack, number 44 in the backfield. And that's Sammy Acosta. As he gets Contreras, put some pressure on. Acosta coming from his linebacker position, runs him down and throws him down at about the 24, 25-yard line. With 32 seconds and counting, back to the 25. It's going to bring up 2nd down. He did pick up, actually lost 3 yards. So good play there by the linebacker Acosta. Now here's the snap. Little screen pass inside. He's got some blocking. He gets it up over close to the 40-yard line before the Tigers finally get him on the ground, and that's number 2. Murillo on the reception. He just comes back with it's almost like a little screen, wide receiver screen, and he kind of slants it back inside, and they pick up enough for the first down out to the 39-yard line. There's 2 timeouts left. There's only 6 seconds to go. And now they're going to take a timeout, or the Mavericks, to save for one more play. And we're going to take a timeout with them with 6 seconds to go here before the half. The Hot Springs Tigers 14, Lordsburg Mavericks 14. This is your Tiger Sports Network. Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County, Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045. Back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, with 6 seconds to go here before the half. Hot Springs Tigers 14, Lordsburg Mavericks 14. Let's check over on our social media sites real quick, and we've got, just on the 2 sites that we know of, we've got about 150 live viewers right now. We don't know how many we got on NFHS Network. Appreciate you tuning in here on 101.9 FM. Facebook, YouTube, Dish Network, Channel 371. After the timeout, Lordsburg has 1. They only have 6 seconds. They're on their own 39-yard line on their near hash. Tigers now break their huddle on the sidelines after getting their defensive instructions. Just don't give up a big play here before the half. Now we're ready for play with 6 seconds to go here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, right before the half. 1st and 10 now for the Mavericks, and let's see what the Tigers do here on defense. You know they're going to throw this one deep with 6 seconds to go. Contreras got to get him off his spot, and they do. Now he's just going to run it up to midfield. Tigers do a good job finally tackling him at their own 49-yard line, and that's going to do it before the half. So a good play there by the Tigers. Put the pressure on Contreras, get him off his spot, don't let him pick you apart. Tigers do a decent job keeping him in front, finally get him down to the 49-yard line. So here we are at halftime, the Hot Springs Tigers 14 and the Lordsburg Mavericks 14. We'll be back. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of TRC. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
When the Tigers install their game plan for the week, Lightning Mechanical can install your new York heating or cooling unit with confidence. York Air Conditioning and HVAC is known for being one of the largest heating and cooling suppliers in the world and offers quality products for heating or cooling a home or business, or for improving the air quality of a space. Lightning Mechanical is known for being the best HVAC company in all of Sierra County. Call Lightning Mechanical today at 575-740-6559, license number 373634.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Feltz Dentistry, serving Sierra County since 1984, is located at 800 North Cedar in TRC. It is open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Call to schedule your appointment at 894-7711. Dr. Matt Felt and his crew are happy to assist you with all your dental needs. Call Feltz Dentistry at 894-7711 and schedule your next visit today.
I'm Dr. Matt Feltz, and my staff and I support the Tigers.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Teston Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Teston Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Show your Tiger pride in a professionally cleaned vehicle. Mike Hurlson with Mobile Vehicle Washing comes to you. That's right. No more excuses of not having enough time to take your vehicle to get washed. Whether you're at home or work, one call to 575-740-2037 and Mobile Vehicle Washing will have your ride shining like new. Mobile Vehicle Washing also does boats, trucks, airplanes, and more. Call Mike at 575-740-2037 today and tell him you want to shine with Tiger Pride today.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Bullock's Grocery Store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Casher Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, "Go Tigers!"
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
The Money Man is ready to give you money, whether you're needing money to buy a new car or home. Large or small, the Money Man at 375 South Foch is your all-purpose lending source. Have credit problems? Call Mario at 894-6611 and he can help. The Money Man has been helping others in Sierra County since 1978. The Money Man is happy to help make your dreams come true. Stop by their offices at 375 South Foch or call 894-6611. The Money Man says, "Go Tigers!"
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, "Go Tigers!"
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
When the Tigers install their game plan for the week, Lightning Mechanical can install your new York heating or cooling unit with confidence. York Air Conditioning and HVAC is known for being one of the largest heating and cooling suppliers in the world and offers quality products for heating or cooling a home or business, or for improving the air quality of a space. Lightning Mechanical is known for being the best HVAC company in all of Sierra County. Call Lightning Mechanical today at 575-740-6559, license number 373634.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Whitehead Automotive says, Go Tigers! At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it! Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Felt's Dentistry, serving Sierra County since 1984, is located at 800 North Cedar in TRC. It is open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Call to schedule your appointment at 894-7711. Dr. Matt Felt and his crew are happy to assist you with all your dental needs. Call Felt's Dentistry at 894-7711 and schedule your next visit today.
I'm Dr. Matt Feltz, and my staff and I support the Tigers.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Teston Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Teston Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Show your Tiger pride in a professionally cleaned vehicle. Mike Hurlson with Mobile Vehicle Washing comes to you. That's right. No more excuses of not having enough time to take your vehicle to get washed. Whether you're at home or work, One call to 575-740-2037, and Mobile Vehicle Washing will have your ride shining like new. Mobile Vehicle Washing also does boats, trucks, airplanes, and more. Call Mike at 575-740-2037 today and tell him you want to shine with Tiger Pride today.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here at halftime. We're going to put the scoreboard up. We got about a minute to go here at halftime. Tiger stayed on the field. It was a little 20-minute, little long for halftime. It was homecoming here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. So the Tigers, they're trying to get warmed up there. We have a few things to talk about here. You know, the Tigers gave up 14 points early there in the first quarter, and they were able to come back in the second quarter with a Gonzalez punt return and a 2-point conversion, cut the lead to 14-8. And then Tidwell stepped in front of a pass at his own 45-yard line on the defensive side and ran it back for a pick six. And that's where we're at now with 14-14. We got about 3 minutes here to go before we get to the third quarter. We've got a few more sponsors here. We're going to make sure we get everybody in tonight. So we're warming up here in Lordsburg. We get ready for the second half. We'll be right back. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Show your Tiger Pride in a professionally clean vehicle.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Bullock's Grocery Store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash or Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, "Go Tigers!"
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. The Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Lordsburg Mavericks. We're getting ready to start the third quarter. Third quarter is going to be brought to you by A&B Drive-In. So as we get set here, we're going to go ahead and bring them up here as we squirge it in there for you. A&B Drive-In bringing you the third quarter right here at 211 Broadway in Truth or Consequences. 894-9294, the old-fashioned drive-in, drive up, drive through, or dine in there at A&B Drive-In. Always great to have Coach Flores and them help and sponsor everything here. Great green chili cheeseburgers. Go down there at A&B Drive-In. Always good food. We're going to go ahead and put 12 minutes up on the clock. Tigers tied it up.
Reset to 12 minutes. Reset to 12 minutes. Thank you.
We got it. We got the ref mic'd. We got 12 minutes up on the clock. We're ready to roll. We get ready to start the third period here on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. Tigers won the toss and deferred, so they'll get the ball to start the third quarter here in Lordsburg. We're all tied up at 14-14. Settle in for a good second half here on 101.9 FM. Let's see if they kick it out of the huddle this time and they come up and don't. Should be a penalty marker against Lordsburg as the ball was in play. And They come out of the huddle and run over the 40-yard line. And let's see if we can get the call here from the White Hat. Here we are.
Dead ball. Illegal procedure on the kickoff. 5-yard penalty.
Definitely appreciate the refs helping us out tonight. Some of these, they've been very, very good to us as far as wanting us to mic them up. They got a million things to do. They got a bunch of stuff on their belt. We just add more work for them, but they're very gracious and help us out. It makes the program much easier to watch and listen to at home. Squib kick picked up at the 32, and the Tigers are just going to take it on knee and down it. So a good kick there. Tigers pick it up. Let's see who it is. Looked like at number 80. May have been Runyon. Mason Runyon picks it up and downs it at the Tiger. They're going to mark him at the 37. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Tigers with 11:52 just underway here in the third period. The Tigers are tied it up at 14-14. They're in the second period, and neither team able to score, as the Tigers did some pretty good defense. Defensively and special teams has definitely kept them in play here tonight. Let's see if the Tigers are going to be the first series here on offense. Let's see what adjustments were made by the coaching staff here at halftime and see if they can get Gonzalez out there in some open space and get that running game going. Tigers definitely need that to happen between Tidwell and Gonzalez. 10 and 11. We need both those guys to be making 10 and 11 yards a whack. Here's the snap. Lanham back to pass. He's pressured. Got to roll to his left. Looks downfield, tries to throw it to Ethan Flores and just doesn't square his shoulders and just kind of throws it out of bounds. It's going to bring up second down. So Lanham was pressured. He couldn't square up and just kind of threw that one away on the A&B drive-in scoreboard. 14-14 with 11:39. Second down now for the Tigers from their own 34. Lanham taking his time back to the huddle for the Tigers here on 101.9 FM. Out of the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. 5-man front for the Mavericks. Lanham turns to Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to get out. Cuts it back to the near side. He's got some room. Over the 50-yard line. He's down to the 40. Finally gets knocked out of bounds. And a good play there by Gonzalez. Finally got him open into some space. Cuts it back in there and has to cut back against the grain. Able to outrun one man at the 45. Gets over the 50. Finally knocked out of bounds. And that's what the Tigers really need right now to keep this thing going, is to get Gonzalez some space out there and let him run like a deer out there, because he's the fastest man on the team. And he can make some yards in a hurry. So first down and 10 now, all the way down to the 37-yard line of the Mavericks. So after that incomplete pass, Tigers pick up a first and 10. Big positive yards there for the Tigers here to open up the third quarter. We're still tied at 14-14. 4 receivers left. Inside handoff to Tidwell. Tidwell's got to retreat. Now he just tries to barrel his head down and maybe make a few yards. And let's see where they finally mark him down. Tidwell from that kind of slot position just off the line of scrimmage in the backfield. Gets pushed all the way in the backfield back to the 40 and then pulls it down, and let's see where they mark him down at the 36. So he may have picked up a yard out of that. It's going to bring up second down for the Tigers from the 36-yard line. Lanham, pistol formation. 5-man front once again for the Mavericks. Back to pass, pressured. He's got a man open as Tidwell close to inside the 30. He's going to come up short of the sticks, but a good play there by Lanham just to get it out to Tidwell. Tidwell from that slot position just runs down, breaks it out to the left towards the sidelines. And a good tackle there by Jeremy Valdez. Stop him short of the first down, inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and about 2 for the Tigers. 10-15 and rolling here in the third period. Tigers 14 and the Mavericks 14. Somebody's going to break the tie here in the third period. Tigers now that full pistol formation. Sits it off to Tidwell. Tidwell dancing around, breaks a tackle, brings it out to the right side to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5, racing for the pylon, and he fumbles the ball, but they say it's good. So a touchdown by the Tigers, and let's watch this one right here. Adrian's doing a great job on the instant replay. Let's see if he does get over the line, over the goal line as he's coming down. He gets a tackle right. Ooh, he actually lost the ball right before the goal line at about the 2. But the refs are going to give him a touchdown on that. And the Tigers are going to go up. So the Tigers, their penalty marker back at the 18-yard line. Let's see what this one is. Here's the call. We already have. Here's the call.
Dead ball unsportsmanlike on the bench here. Touchdown.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the bench. So apparently that goes against the Tigers, but so let's see if they pull the touchdown off or what, if they're going to go for if the touchdown's good and it was after the play. Let's see if we can catch what's they're going on. They called it on the bench. Let's watch that instant replay again, but Tidwell does fumble this ball at the 2, so he does not get in. But the ref said he was there.
Penalty be assessed.
So we can come back and watch this one once again here on the instant replay as Tidwell loses the ball right there. And his foot's marked at about the 2-yard line. They could give him the 1, but they do call it good. And we'll get our camera squared away, and they're actually going to take the penalty on the kickoff. So the 2-point conversion now coming up for the Tigers. 9:50 to go here in the third period. Tigers up 20-14 as Tidwell gets the touchdown. Throw this one deep again in the back of the end zone and no good over the head of Flores. Just try to throw that one in the back of the end zone. Let that big Flores go up and catch it. Not able to come up with it. So we have a timeout on the field. Tigers up 20-14 with 9:50 to go here in the third period. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Paul Tooley back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. So apparently the ref, they called the unsportsmanlike conduct on the bench, and they pointed towards the Tiger side, but it was actually against the Lordsburg side, and they have all the right in the world to be a little upset on that one. Definitely fumbled before he got into the end zone. So the penalty then moves up the Tigers 15 yards. Now they're going to be kicking from the 45-yard line of the Mavericks. Tigers up 20-14 with 9:50 to go here in the third period. Now they just squib it down, and the Mavericks fumble the ball, pick it up, runs it to the right side. Now he cuts it back up inside. Tigers go over, take the legs out from under him, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Little squib kick down to about the 20-yard line. And then the Mavericks take it up to the 30-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. They marked him right at about the 30. Actually, the 31. So 1st and 10 now for the Mavericks. 9:42 to go here in the third period. Tigers up 20-14. Tigers acting like they're going to be blitzing. Gun formation for Contreras. Hands it off right up the middle's got some room up to the 40-yard line. A stiff arm and brought down just before the 40-yard line. like Jonathan Flores, maybe number 2. He was helping in there. Up to the 39-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Mavericks. Now the Mavericks in a hurry-up offense. Hands off to number 7. Trapped in the backfield. Throwing down for a loss as big number 60 throws him down for a loss. And that's Dominique Escobar. Dominic, the nose guard, just pounds it up inside there and gets the running back on the ground. Big number 60. Dominic Escobar, the junior, 165 pounds, playing that nose guard right over the center. Worked his way up inside and able to throw the running back for a loss was Dominic. 3rd down and 5 now for the Mavericks. The Tigers see if they can get out of here on 3rd down. Little screen pass in and out of the hands, and that's going to bring up 4th down for the Mavericks. So the Tigers, let's see if the Mavericks going to go for it or punt it away here on 4th down. Just to kind of get a little quick hitter out to the receiver, number 44, and that's Jeremy Valdez. And that's going to bring up 4th down with 8:31 to go here in the 3rd period. Tigers 20, Mavericks 14 here on 101.9 FM. Let's see if Contreras got an empty backfield, 3 receivers left, 2 right. High snap over his head, and he's just going to have to fall on it. The Tigers are going to have great field position. That was a 4th down. They were probably going to punt it. Let's see if we can catch part of that on the instant replay. Snap was just way over his head, and he had to retreat, just fall on it back at his own 21-yard line. And that was 4th down, and the Tigers are going to have great field position. See if they can capitalize once again, and they're up 20-14 as they take over deep inside Maverick territory down to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. 8:26 to go here in the 3rd period. Tigers 1st and 10 after the snap over Contreras' head. Penalty marker out. And they may get, Tidwell is, Lanham is the quarterback. Nobody's in motion. He's actually going backwards. And then that drove the, here we go, here's the call.
Dead ball. Encroachment. Defense. Still 1st down.
So encroachment against the defense. So Lanham, he's moving backwards, so he's not moving in towards the line of scrimmage. So technically he's in motion, and that drew the defense off, but the Tigers had nobody else in motion, so the Tigers don't get penalized, and the Mavericks do. So a 5-yard penalty is going to bring up 1st and 5 at the 17-yard line. Pistol formation for Lanham. Here's the snap, turns off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez puts it on the ground, and the Mavericks have recovered. So just like that, the Tigers give it right back. Gonzalez, man, after being the star last week, is not able to get out of his own shadow on that one. Takes his eye off the ball, and number 8 comes in and cleans up, which we don't have a number on. We think that might be Jeremy Valdez, number 8. And now the Mavericks take over after the fumble recovery at their own 21-yard line. So just like that, the Tigers can't capitalize. 8:18 to go here in the 3rd period. Tigers up by 6, 20-14. Contreras asking for the ball, hands it off to the running back. Ethan Flores comes in and cleans him up from the side, from his defensive end side, but not after he picks up 3 or 4 yards right up the middle. Big number 23, Reuben Scott on the carry. But he does pick it up all the way out to the 25-yard line. It's going to bring up, picked up a 4. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 now for the Mavericks. Contreras from that gun formation once again takes the snap, fires it over to his receivers. Got it opening. He gets it up over the 30-yard line. Picked up a great block back at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be close to the 1st down marker. So Contreras, and a great block there coming back. It's almost a crackback on him right there, coming back towards his own goal line. Could have got him for that. Breaks him out, number 44, Jeremy Valdez, and does he have enough for the 1st down? And they do. 1st and 10, out to the 32-yard line are the Mavericks. So they asked for the clock to start running, and now we're ready to go for play. 7:20 to go here in the third period. Tigers up by 6. Here's Contreras, hands it off to big number 23. Here comes Flores again. Ethan Flores with that big bear hug coming in from the defensive end side. Hands it off to Ruben Scott. Scott, just from the gun formation, takes it right up the middle of the field, and Ethan able to get him at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward, picks up a couple of yards, going to bring up second down for the Mavericks. We're just under 7 minutes here in the third period on 101.9 FM. The Hot Springs Tigers 20 and the Lordsburg Mavericks 14. Second down and 8 from their own 34-yard line are the Mavericks. Contreras, gun formation, takes the snap, fires it quick over to the right side, got some blockers, gets it over to midfield. Off to the races goes the Mavericks, and finally drugged down inside the 35-yard line. But a little wide receiver screen's got the men downfield blocking. Number 2, Murillo on the tackle, number 33, J.J. Garcia, but not till they pick up a first down all the way down inside Tiger territory, down to the 33-yard line. And we actually have a penalty marker back at the 35. Let's see what this one's about. Got the coach out on the field now, and we're trying to see what's going on. If the screen pass is behind the line of scrimmage, they can have men downfield. So let's see what the call is here. Are they going to bring this one back? Let's see if let's watch that one again on the instant replay. Takes the snap. Let's see if it's behind the line of scrimmage. And it looks like it is all the way back to the 30. Looks like the line of scrimmage may be right here. Let's see what the call is, though, for the Tigers. And now another penalty against. Penalty flag comes out. So we're going to get this one sorted out. Apparently Lordsburg's not very happy over this one. The screen pass was behind the line of scrimmage. So technically in high school football you can have men downfield. Let's see what the call is, though. It is coming back. It's going to be back inside the 30-yard line when this one's all over after the big play there by the Mavericks. Let's see what they call as soon as we get this sorted out. Mavericks not happy at all about this one. And they are calling an ineligible receiver downfield. So that's preliminary indication. Hopefully you get the mic back on here and we'll get a full explanation from the ref tonight. Okay, here's the call. Unsportsmanlike conduct now. So the first penalty was ineligible receiver.
We have dead ball, illegal downfield, loss of down, and then we have dead ball, unsportsmanlike here.
So there's 2 penalties.
15 more from here.
There's 2 penalties.
Half the distance.
There's 2 penalties against the.
I'll tell you what, if you can't.
I got to turn his mic down. He hadn't turned it off quite yet. So they're arguing over and down on the field. So the first call was an illegal downfield. Second call was against the bench, unsportsmanlike conduct. So this one's getting way backed up, and the natives are getting restless here in Lordsburg. This one's all the way back inside the 20 at about the 19-yard line. It's going to bring up, let's see, what do we have here anyway? 3rd and forever. And let's see, I think we may have a timeout on the field. And we do. So we're going to take a timeout from Lordsburg here with 6:28 to go here in the third period. The visitors of the Hot Springs are up 20-14 over the Mavericks. This is your Tiger Sports Network. Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045. Back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, we still got timeout on the field here as Lordsburg's Mavericks not too happy over that last call. Let's watch that one again on the instant replay. And it sure looks like they called this one downfield. If we roll this one back, we can see what where the line of scrimmage actually starts at. And it looks like it's all the way up at the, well, we missed that one again. Let's go ahead and dial it back up here. So he takes the snap, even though the line of scrimmage is close to the 35. And he throws a little receiver screen. They're calling it downfield. However, the line of scrimmage is up here. He's back all the way back to the 30-yard line. So technically, you know, it's behind the line of scrimmage. They're calling an illegal downfield. And that didn't set too well with the Mavericks. That was a big gainer for the Mavericks, and then they get an unsportsmanlike conduct, and now we bring it all back. And this one's going to start back at the 19-yard line now, and it should be, I guess it's going to be 3rd down and 10, even though they got first down. It's 3rd down and forever for the Mavericks. Back at the 19, and the Tigers showing blitz. Here's the snap. Contreras looking downfield. He's got a man at the 40, and that should be a pass interference, and that's going to go against the Tigers. As he got laid out was Derek Gonzalez. And yeah, we got tempers flaring everywhere. Now another penalty marker comes in, and they're going to have to get a handle on this game. And now another penalty. So the Mavericks have got to watch their cool here as they get taken out. And we finally getting some peace back in, see what's going on here. Another penalty comes out. And this is going to take a while to sort out. Let's go ahead and watch that on the instant replay. As that definitely pass interference against the Tigers. And then tempers flare. He's got a man open, number 5. Throws this one down right over the top, and here comes the Tigers in, and definitely pass interference as he gets there before the ball does. Ball sitting back here, and the Tigers are already on him. And then tempers kind of flare. And it's going to take a while for this one to get sorted out.
For taunting. Taunting's an ejection penalty.
Okay, they still got the mic on. We're not gonna buzz in there. They're not gonna. That's not up to us to make that determination. They're going to be just fine down there as they figure out what exactly is going on here. Let's watch it one more time in full speed. Looks like number 4, Rodriguez, comes back and helps out. Let's see who comes over. No, that's Gonzalez. Gonzalez comes over and hits him. Definitely pass interference against the Tigers. We can see it. Receiver was open. That was a good play. Just got there a little quick, and I know Gonzalez probably, didn't mean to hit him, but he got there, and he'll take the penalty 15 yards. And then after that, we're going to have to sort this one out. So as we wait here, we got all kinds of penalty markers. First play was pass interference, and then the bench kind of cleared on Lordsburg, and then Tigers, and then the coaches, and then more penalties. And so we'll get it all straightened out here for him as we get this one squared away. So first off, it's going to be pass interference and an automatic first down, and then after that, it's going to be a dead ball foul on whatever happens after that. So let's see what we can come up with here with the ref as soon as we get it all squared away here. Ref's going across the field. Actually, he's back to midfield at about the 40-yard line. So let's see what transpires here. That was Gonzalez on Gonzalez. So Devin Gonzalez, number 10 for the Tigers, hit number 5 early. Derek Gonzalez for the Mavericks, and definitely a 15-yard penalty. See if there's going to be any ejections from the game. With 6:21 to go, we're going to leave it here just so we can make sure we figure out what the call's going to be after this. But this should fire everybody up after this play. The tempers were already getting hot on the Lordsburg side as the Tigers had that touchdown given to them, even though it was a fumble at about the 1-yard line. And now we have a pass interference call. And now we're just waiting to see. We got the rumbling of the stands going here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. And let's see if we can't capture the guy with the white hat. He'll be telling us all about this as soon as he gets it squared away here. So there you got Coach T out on the field at about the 40 at the hash discussing. But this started long before this as the Tigers got that scoring play. Here's the call.
We have pass interference against White. Then we have several dead ball fouls. We have unsportsmanlike here, unsportsmanlike here. They offset. So we'll go back to the previous spot, mark 15-yard penalty, 15 for the live ball foul, which is pass interference, 3rd down.
So the pass interference is going to go back to, is going to be the call. They had a dead ball foul against the Tigers and the Mavericks after that. So the 15-yard penalties from the line of scrimmage, it's not going to be enough to give them an automatic first down, but it's going to be down over. It's going to bring up 3rd down now for the Mavericks out to the 34-yard line of the Mavericks. So it's going to bring up about 3rd down and 8 for the Mavericks. So the penalty that did count was the one that really needed to count, and that was definitely pass interference on the Tigers. And then the tempers flare and get 2 dead ball fouls, 1 against each team. So we go back to the original play. 6:21 to go here in the 3rd period. Tigers up 20-14, and this place is starting to rock now here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. Contreras back to pass, fires that little wide receiver screen, and out to, got enough, going to be shy of the first down, but Rodriguez, number 4, comes up with a good play. They run that same screen again, and this one's behind the line of scrimmage. And Rodriguez able to come up. And it's going to bring up 4th down and about 3 or 4 for the Mavericks out to the 39-yard line. They got to get it to about the 43, so we're going to call it 4th and 4, and looks like the Mavericks going to go for it here. Big down for the Mavericks on 4th down. Same wide receiver screen. A good play by the Tigers. Does he have enough? He dives forward, but Rodriguez once again on the tackle, but he stretched out. He may have enough for the first down, and he does. But good play there on the instant replay. Rodriguez comes in and takes his legs out, but he dives forward and stretches out, and he's got to get it right to where he's at. It looks like he may be just shy because it looks like the yard line is right here where he's got to get to. So a good spot there by the refs to give him the first down. So 1st down and 10 now for the Mavericks with 5.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd period. Mavericks handoff up the middle. Tigers bear hug him down and throw him down for a loss. He may have got back to the line of scrimmage. 23, Reuben Scott again on the carry. The Tigers do a good job of getting off the blocks. Big number 32, Flores, once again, bear hugs him and throws him to the ground, but he did pick up a couple of yards out to the 45-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 8 for the Mavericks. 5 minutes and rolling here in the 3rd quarter. This game's really dragging on with a number of penalties. And when you're throwing the ball around with interception clock, the incompletes, and the clock is stopping. So here we are at homecoming in Lordsburg, New Mexico. Tigers up by 6. Mavericks up to their own 45-yard line. Once again to Scott, and there he is again, big number Ethan Flores, number 32. All he does is come up on that defensive end, bear hug. Gets down in a three-point stance, fights off the tackle. Actually, nobody hit him. Had a pulling guard trying to come after him, and Ethan Flores going to bring up 3rd down, but he gets it over the 45 to about the 46-yard line. Big number 32, Ethan Flores, 220-pound junior, playing that defensive end on the right side of the Tiger defense. 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd period. 3rd down and 7 now. Let's see if the Tigers can get off on defense. 2 receivers left, 2 right for Contreras. Contreras back to Flyer. This one's almost picked off. They went to the well one too many times, and Tidwell came up and made a great play. He's going to bring up 4th down. Tidwell finally got tired of that little wide receiver screen over there, and he steps in front and almost picks that one off for a pick 6. 3:51 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tigers up 20-14. Good game here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, as it's getting a little tense in here on homecoming. Bring up 4th down and about 6 for the Mavericks. Actually, we'll call it 4th and about 7. Now the Mavericks going to go for it. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Contreras. See if they're trying to get the Tigers to draw. No, he's back to pass. He's pressured. He's got to run it up. Big Flores has him, holds him up, and the Tigers are going to hold on 4th down. As a great play by Ethan Flores once again. Able to step up. Slows him down. Doesn't quite get Contreras to the ground, but the rest of the Tigers come in and clean it up, and the Tigers are going to take over on downs. It's going to be 1st and 10. All the way out, let's see, they're going to mark him back. He was all the way out, I believe, to about the 46, and he's going to lose a few yards on this, and the Tigers are going to take over at the 43-yard line of the Mavericks, 1st and 10 with 3:40 to go here in the 3rd period. Tigers up 20-14 here on 101.9 FM. So big down there, Ethan Flores doing the damage there from the defensive end position for the Tigers. And we talked about that keys to the game, to put some pressure on that quarterback and get him off his spot, make him move around. Tigers are going to have a penalty here as Gonzalez is going to get some room running around the right side, but this one's coming back. He was in motion. So Gonzalez, you can see him lead. Oh, actually, it wasn't Gonzalez. That was Rodriguez, number 4, Matthew. He was playing the running back behind Lanham. I think Lanham's in there. Let's make sure he is the quarterback. I don't know if they stuck Gonzalez in there at the quarterback, but this one's going against the Tigers, as Rodriguez was moving forward out of his stance, and they back him up 5 yards, and here's the call.
Illegal motion against the offense. Be 1st down again.
So illegal motion. So that backs him up 5 yards. And actually Gonzalez in there. I wonder what happened to Lanham. We'll have to check him out and see if he's still in, unless he got injured. Gonzalez is now the quarterback for the Tigers. Hands off to Tidwell. Tidwell makes one man miss, gets it over the line of scrimmage, beating and banging, getting it inside the 45-yard line. Tidwell just kind of takes it from the left side, comes back across the backfield in front of the quarterback in that pistol formation, takes the handoff, gets it down to the 44-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Tigers. Actually, 2nd down for the Tigers. They did have that penalty. So just about back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage. From the 44-yard line now, 2nd down and 11 for the Tigers. 2:50 and rolling here in the 3rd period. Tigers up 20-14. Tigers out of the huddle, up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers split far left. Got Tidwell as the slot. Gonzalez back to pass. Pressured. Now he's got to tuck it and run. Get him in space. Here goes Gonzalez down the sidelines. Inside the 10, or inside the 20, close to the 10-yard line. So Gonzalez, once again, put him in that quarterback position. Makes a man miss. Get him on the corner. This is where we needed him. Finally gets run out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Let's see where they mark him at. Should be 1st and 10 right at the 15. So the Tigers, good play there by Gonzalez from that quarterback position. That's his forte. You get him out in the corners. Got to get him out in some space. Let him run around the left or right side and make those guys come tackle him. He's fast enough he can get away. 2:13 to go as he gets knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Tigers from the Lordsburg 15-yard line. We'll see if we can get an update as to where Lanham is. Gonzalez was actually the starting quarterback against the Wildcats against Tularosa. Back to pass once again as Gonzalez throws this one in the deep corner of the end zone and over the head of Flores. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers from the 15. Gonzalez throws this one deep to the pylon and over the head of Flores, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. 2:05 to go here in the 3rd period. Hot Springs Tigers up 20-14 on 101.9 FM. Out of the huddle up to the line of scrimmage now with just a little over 2 minutes to go. 2nd down and 10. Tigers inside the red zone of the Mavericks. They have a 6-point lead. Let's see if they can put some more on the board. Penalty marker out. This one may be against the Mavericks. They may have jumped in the neutral zone.
Encroachment. The defense. 2nd down again.
Second down again. We're going to have to turn the mic off for the. He's got it off now. He's got a couple. He's got one clock on the same side as our switch for the microphone. So we'll have to keep an eye on him there. 2:05 to go here in the 3rd period. Gonzalez now fakes the handoff. He's going to run around the right end. Tucks it back up inside to the 5. He's going to score. Touchdown, Tigers. Gonzalez. This is his forte. Put him in there. Fakes the handoff. Then he just tucks it. Takes it around the right side. Makes one man miss. Cuts it back up inside. Another man tried to tackle him at the 5. And he sprints into the end zone. And the Hot Springs Tigers go up 26-14 with 1:38 to go. Stop the clock, please. Extra point. So the extra point getting ready to come up for the Tigers. Tigers up 26-14 here in the 3rd period. Tigers taking a lot of time on this extra point coming out of the huddle. Gonzalez once again from that pistol formation for the 2-point conversion for the Tigers. Takes the snap, rolls to his left. He's trapped, throws it over the middle. Had Tidwell, and Tidwell couldn't come up with it in the end zone. So the extra point is no good. And the Tigers take a 26-14 lead here late in the 3rd period. But Tidwell actually got stepped in there by one of the defensive players for the Mavericks. So with 1:34 to go here in the 3rd period, the Tigers up 26-14. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
The Money Man is ready to give you money. Whether you're needing money to buy a new car or home, large or small, the Money Man at 375 South Foch is your all-purpose lending source. Have credit problems? Call Mario at 894-6611 and he can help. The Money Man has been helping others in Sierra County since 1978. The Money Man is happy to help make your dreams come true. Stop by their offices at 375 South Foch or call 894-6611. The Money Man says, Go Tigers!
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico on 101.9 FM. We're streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Dish Network Channel 371. If you got the Hoppa, and the Hot Springs Tigers are hopping here in Lordsburg right now as they're up 26-14 with 1:34 to go here in the 3rd period. We await the kickoff from the Tigers' own 40. Looks like Ethan Flores may be doing the kicking chores for the Tigers. We were talking about this during the week, Adrian and I. You know, when we were up in Theroux, we decided to kick it deep, and both times we kicked it deep. Of course, the elevation's a lot higher there, but we kicked it into the end zone, and they had to start on their own 20. So sometimes you can outsmart yourself and try something fancy, and it kind of burns you, give them good field position. Here goes Flores. Let's see what he's going to do. He's just going to squib it down. Tigers going to go for it. The ball's still loose, and the Mavericks are finally going to get on it at number 88, Jonathan Vera. So the Tigers try a little squib kick. Had a chance to fall on it. Not able to come up with it, and the Mavericks do at their own 36-yard line. So 1st and 10 now for the Mavericks with 1:29 here in the third period. Going to mark him 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Are the Mavericks. So let's see if the Tigers defense can maintain here in the third period. Tigers up by 12 here late in the third period. Now Contreras puts a man in motion, going to get him on the speed sweep. Gets it out to the right side. Tigers do a great job in the backfield for a tackle, and that's Tidwell coming up from his defensive position as they put number 8, which we don't have. We think it's Valdez. Tidwell gets off the block at number 88, and Tidwell able to get him for a loss all the way back to the 32-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and long now for the Mavericks. We're going to call it 2nd and about 14 for the Mavericks from their own 32-yard line with under a minute to play here in the third period. So the Tigers defense coming alive here late in the third period. Contreras now from the gun formation. Takes the snap. Rolls to his left, looks back right. Now he's got a roll right. Pressure's on. Gets him up to the line of scrimmage and finally run out of bounds. Is Contreras up to about the 36. So he may have got back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. So the Tigers had him on the run. Get him off his spot. Don't let him pick you apart back there in the pocket. He gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10 from their own 36-yard line. 31 seconds to go here in the third period as the clock stops after Contreras was run out of bounds by the Tigers. So big 3rd down play for the Tigers defense once again. Let's see if the Tigers can hold here with 31 seconds to go here in the third period. Contreras now finally gets everybody set. Tigers in that 3-3-5 defense. Contreras rolls to his left, looks downfield. Has a man at the 45 but can't connect on him, and that is number 88, Jonathan Vera, once again. It's going to bring up 4th and 10. As Contreras throws this one just over midfield and not out of the reach of number 88, Jonathan Vera. It's going to bring up 4th down and 10 for the Mavericks. With 24 seconds to go here in the third period. Tigers defense, let's see if Contreras out of that gun formation is going to punt it or go for it. And he's going to do a quick kick. And the Tigers back at the 40. Is Gonzalez. Gonzalez up to midfield, breaks it off to the sidelines. Gonzalez once again gets it all the way down to about the 32-yard line of the Mavericks with 9 seconds to go. So Gonzalez once again on the punt return. Get that man in open space and let him run. And he can kill you as he gets it out to the 32-yard line. You're going to mark him at the 33, actually. So 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. We approach the end of probably one more play here in the third period. 9 seconds to go. Tigers up by 12 here in the third period. But they got this one. Great field position at the Lordsburg's 33. Excuse me. A score here by the Tigers would really put the pressure on the Mavericks here in the fourth quarter as they would go up by 18 without the extra point. So let's see what the Tigers dial up here with 9 seconds to go. Gonzalez is going to be back at the quarterback position. He's got Rodriguez right behind him in that pistol formation. And let's see what Gonzalez does here against the Mavericks. Takes the snap, turns and hands it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez just stuffed in the backfield, going nowhere, actually for a loss. And that's going to be the end of the third period. We watch it on instant replay. Gonzalez takes it, hands it off to Rodriguez, and they were on a stunt coming from the left side where the Mavericks and stepped right into it. So at the end of the third period, the Hot Springs Tigers 26, Lordsburg Mavericks 14. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of TRC. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Paul Tully and Adrian Chavez back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. The Hot Springs Tigers up 26-14. We get ready to start the fourth period. Tigers have 2 timeouts. Lordsburg has all 3. Tigers have the ball. Second and about 14, and from their own, actually from the Mavericks 37-yard line. We get ready to start the fourth quarter. And the fourth quarter is brought to you by Los Arcos Steakhouse. Gonzalez from the gun, from the pistol, pressured, takes it around the right end, cuts it back to the inside the 30, to the 20, to the 10, picks up a block, and that's going to come back. That's an illegal block that the Tigers had against him as Gonzalez races for the 1-yard line. And let's see what... let's see if we can watch that one on the instant replay. Gonzalez cuts it back. He's going to pick up a block right at about the right here, and this is going to be a illegal blindside block. And that's definitely can't have that happen. And that's going to be a penalty from the we got a player injured. He's up now. And let's see what the call, definitely going to go against the Tigers on the illegal blindside block, we believe. Here it is.
Personal foul. Blindside block gets the offense. It'll still be, I think it'll be first down still.
So they're going to take it from the point of infraction back. It was an illegal blindside block against the Tigers.
Okay, 15-yard penalty.
It's a 15-yard penalty, and they'll back it up. And we're going to make sure we got the ref's mic
Correct
down.
that. Second down.
It's going to be second down.
Second down.
So apparently he didn't make enough to get the first down after the 15-yard penalty. So the penalty is marked off from the point of infraction, and they back him up to the 27-yard line. So we got a timeout on the field. It's going to bring up second down and short for the Tigers. It's going to bring up about 2nd and 5. So the play counted to where the blindside block happened. We'll watch it one more time on the instant replay. You see Gonzalez cuts it back, and then he's going to pick up a blindside block here. Looks like number 43, and definitely you can't do that anymore in football anymore. So what happens is no matter where you hit him, if you're heading back towards your goal line and make that block, then it's going to go against you every time. So second down and about 4 or 5 for the Tigers. Gonzalez back to pass, throws this one over. He's got Tidwell inside the 10, catches it along the sidelines, and that's going to be 1st and goal for the Tigers. So Gonzalez from the gun formation, pistol formation, looks for his target, number 11, Tidwell. Tidwell catches it at the 20, stumbles down, gets inside the 10-yard line. Is going to bring up 1st and goal for the Tigers here on the Los Arcos scoreboard. Fourth quarter brought to you by Los Arcos Steakhouse, 1400 North Date Street, right there in Truth or Consequences. Quality cuisine since 1970. 575-894-6200. That's LosArcosSteakhouse.com. Go visit Willie, Ernie, and Bobby there at Los Arcos. We appreciate their sponsorship. The Hot Springs Tigers knocking on the door inside the red zone now. Got it first and goal at about their own 9-yard line. Gonzalez got an empty backfield. He's got all his receivers to the right side, to the wide side of the field. Here goes Gonzalez. He's going to take it and run. Gets to the 10. Let's see what kind of move he puts on. He gets run out of bounds. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage before he's knocked out of bounds, but not able to make it anything closer. So Gonzalez just takes it and rolls out to his right. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage. And that's about it. And that's going to bring up second down and goal now from the 9-yard line. 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Tigers up 26-14 on 101.9 FM. Tigers might be able to put the dagger in the coffin here with a score here in the fourth period and go up by 18. Out of the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. Gonzalez stands 3 receivers left. He's got Tidwell in the slot to the left as well. Now Gonzalez is going to roll to his left. He's going to have to tuck it and run now. Gets it maybe to the 10-yard line. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball comes out, but he was down. And that's it. Going to bring up third and goal. So the defense stiffens up here for the Mavericks. Just trying to get Gonzalez to either throw it up into the end zone or maybe get him on the corner. He just ran out of real estate on that one. I think that was actually designed to throw it. But he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up third and goal from the 9. Once again, with 9:10 to go here in the third period. The fourth period. Tigers up 26-14. Been a long day here in Lordsburg. We hope you appreciate the stream. Looked like we had about 300 or 400 up a while ago watching. This is going to be a good ending for the Tigers. They can put some points on the board here against the Lordsburg Mavericks. Lordsburg Mavericks come in. They were 2-0, beat Laguna and then Loving. And now the Tigers have them on the ropes here in the fourth period. Gonzalez with the pass, throws this one deep in the end zone and in and out of the hands of Flores. Is going to bring up fourth down. So Gonzalez just kind of throws up a jump ball in the corner of the end zone. And Flores tries to go up for it, had a couple of defenders there, and the ball gets knocked to the ground. And the Tigers now are going to have to go for it on fourth down from the 9-yard line. 8:33 to go here in the fourth period. Tigers up 26-14 on 101.9 FM. Tigers taking a lot of time in the huddle here on this fourth down play. Tigers still have 2 timeouts left. They're going to have to hustle this one up if they're going to try to get this one off. Let's see what the Tigers can do right here on fourth down. Big down for the defense for the Mavericks. Gonzalez pressured. Makes one man miss, takes it up the middle to the 5. Does he get in? He's just shy. Where is he? Down at the 1, and he's going to be held out. And the Mavericks are going to take over at the 1-yard line. Gonzalez takes it, runs it down, and gets down right to the, let's back it up here and see where he actually goes down. See where his knee's not down. Where's the ball? It's hard to tell where it is. There's nothing touching the ground right there. His hands and then his helmet right there. So depending on where they actually mark, they said he was down at the 1, and the Mavericks are going to take over. 1st and 10 on their own 1-yard line. So, wow, Gonzalez just about gets that one in the end zone. Now the Mavericks take over on the 1-yard line. 3 receivers left. Tigers got to be careful here. This could be a 99-yard touchdown. Contreras deep in his end zone, takes the gun formation, spins the ball, throws this one deep, and he's got a man and in and out of the hands, and we just talked about that one maybe going 99 yards, and Jonathan Vera, wow, the Tigers just escaped that one as this one was in and out of the hands. It was right in the breadbasket, and he had about a 2-yard leap. He was already in stride. And that may have been 6. We talked about them not giving up the big play, especially a 99-yard touchdown pass. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 1-yard line. Let's see, well, we got a penalty, or what do we got here? We got a stoppage in play. Let's see, here's the call.
Ineligible, 88, downfield. Loss of down.
So 88 was covered up. 88 was covered up, so he couldn't go down and catch it. So he was covered on the line of scrimmage there. So the last man out there if he's up on the line of scrimmage, if there's 2 men on the line of scrimmage on the far side of the field, the guy closest in is technically covered up. Whoever's the last guy on the line of scrimmage there is the eligible receiver. If somebody else is on the line of scrimmage, then they're ineligible. I don't think we have that one from the start, but as you can see him now, as it's the goal line, the other 2 are back inside. So he's got 3 receivers left. Gun formation for Contreras once again. Here's the snap. Looks deep, going to give this one a give and go over the head of number 2, Murillo. And the Tigers dodge another bullet there as they try to go deep. A little pump and go. Throws this one over the head at the 30-yard line. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 now from their own 1-yard line are the Mavericks. So the Tigers got to be careful here. This is where they can bust a big play down on the goal line. You get a little bit napping. All they got to do is beat a secondary player. It could be off to the races. 2 receivers left, 2 right now for Contreras. Deep in his end zone, takes the snap. Fires this one over in the end zone for a screen. Tigers come up. Do they get him for a safety, or does he get out of? And they do. The Tigers tackle him in the end zone for a 2-point safety. This is going to be a great instant replay here by Adrian. He's deep in the end zone there. He comes back and tries to get out of the end zone. Let's see what the Tigers do. They get him right on the goal line, and the ref comes stepping in and says, yes, they got him tackled in the end zone for a safety. And now that's a 2-point play for the Tigers. And they go up 28-14, and they'll get the ball on the free kick from the 20-yard line of the Mavericks. So a safety, a 2-point play for the Tigers. Tigers go up 28-14. We're waiting for the score to get updated here in Lordsburg. Now they're going to have a free kick. So Lordsburg's now got to kick back to the Tigers. With 7:47 to go. Now the Tigers have got to come up to the Lordsburg's going to kick this from their own 20-yard line. Now they got the scoreboard right. 28-14. Tigers up by 14 after the safety. And now they're going to get the ball back. And Lordsburg's going to have to kick this one from their own 20-yard line. So the Tigers able to tackle him in the end zone. It's that wide receiver screen, and they ran it right on the 1-yard line, and he had to retreat about 6 yards deep in the end zone. And the Tigers able to hold him in the end zone for the safety. And now the free kick coming by the Mavericks as they got to kick it from their own 20-yard line back to the Tigers. Tigers going to have possession after the safety. A kick down to the Tigers at the 50. And it looks like Gonzalez to the 45, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers. Gonzalez does it again on another free kick return by the Tigers. Unbelievable. You get him in space, and he is awesome. Outruns everybody to the pylon, and the Tigers are going to go up huge. Or do we have a penalty? Let's hold the phone here, folks. We got to have a penalty. We've had one just about on every play. There is a penalty back at the 16-yard line. So that's going to probably go against the Tigers. As we await the call, let's watch that one again. It was worth watching again on the instant replay. Gonzalez takes it on his own about the 40-yard line. Cuts it to the right and just right down Oh, and there was an illegal block by Lordsburg, actually. So this should be a touchdown. Personal foul. They called a blindside block again. That should have been a blindside block against Lordsburg. They give the points to the Tigers, so the touchdown is good. So Tigers get 6 points. And it should have been a blindside block, and we can see it on the instant replay as we watch this one as Gonzalez gets down there close as he's taking this one into the end zone. You'll see this one play coming up right here.
Yep. Right.
And number 14, you'll see it coming up right here.
Dead ball, personal foul, blindside block, after touchdown, enforced on the extra point.
So it should have been a blindside block against, I don't know who they called it on, but 14 definitely hits the Tigers in the back there, but they call it against us. Must have been after the play because they did give us the touchdown. So the Tigers go up 34-14. And now the extra point, they're going to charge the 15 yards against the Tigers. And now the Tigers are going to take a timeout. And we're going to take a timeout with them. We're trying to figure out everything here as well. So Tigers take a timeout. They're up 34-14 with 7:34 to go here in the game. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Yeah, it must have been way after the touchdown. Anyway, back here, Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico with 7:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tigers go up 34-14. And as we await, we'll just watch that one more time on the instant replay here. And we don't know where the blindside block came from. Unless it was well after the play. If it was during the play, then they would have pulled it back and not counted the score. So apparently something happened back up the field that we didn't get to see. And the Tigers go up 34-14. Okay, now we're all set, ready to go for the extra point. So an untimed down here on the extra point for the Tigers. So after the penalty, Gonzalez throws this one deep in the end zone. It's going to fall short and no good on the extra point. With 7:34 to go, the Tigers up 34-14. This is your Tiger Sports Network. When the Tigers install their game plan for the week, Lightning Mechanical can install your new York heating or cooling unit with confidence. York Air Conditioning and HVAC is known for being one of the largest heating and cooling suppliers in the world and offers quality products for heating or cooling a home or business, or for improving the air quality of a space. Lightning Mechanical is known for being the best HVAC company in all of Sierra County. Call Lightning Mechanical today at 575-740-6559, license number 373634. Paul Tooley back here live. We actually had a penalty there at the end of that. We broke for a commercial. And what happened was there was on the extra point try, there was a roughing the passer call against the Mavericks. So now they're going to move the ball half the distance to the goal. And they're going to try this one from the 9-yard line. This is for the extra point on the touchdown by the Tigers. And now Gonzalez pitch back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez has to retreat way back, gets over to the 10-yard line. Another penalty marker out, and we'll see what happens on this call. As Rodriguez runs way deep, he needs to run more lateral to the line of scrimmage, but a penalty marker at the 15 on that quick pitch. You can't give up too much depth there to get to the sidelines. Here we go. Here's the call.
Block in the back, against the white team.
Block against the Tigers.
So block in the back by the
Fouls
Tigers. So
declined.
the 2-point conversion is no good finally. Now we're going to go to commercial break and have the kickoff. We hope we get back with 7:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's your Tiger Sports Network.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, as the Tigers go up 34-14 with 7.5 minutes to go here in the game. We hope. It's been a long game here with all the penalties and the incomplete passes. We're not even halfway through the fourth period. As we get ready to kick it off, here are the Tigers, and here's Ethan Flores kicks this one deep to about the 21, up the middle, breaks it to the near side. Tigers get him and throw him down to the ground. And Mavericks were wanting a penalty on that. Let's see what happens if there is one. Is he coming to the sidelines? Let's see if he grabs him by the horse collar. Looks like he actually grabbed him, may have grabbed him by the face mask, actually. And then may have even been a horse collar, and that they're going to leave him there at the 36, so it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Mavericks. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 now from their own 36-yard line are the Mavericks. Contreras in the backfield in the gun formation. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Got a man next to him in the backfield. Contreras now looking downfield. Going to throw this one deep and over the head of number 8. And we believe there again, we think it's Jeremy Valdez. We don't have him on our roster sheet. But throws it just out of the reach of the intended receiver. Is going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now. 7:21 to go here in the game. Tigers up 34-14. Yeah, same formation, 2 left, 2 right. From the near hash is Contreras. Fires this one over and incomplete. Just a quick little, trying to get out to the wide receiver down on the sidelines. Takes it, throws it quick. Receiver can't come back and get it. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Mavericks. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Once again, same formation for the Mavericks. Contreras takes the snap, looks downfield, fires this one deep and over the head again of Valdez. So it's going to bring out 4th and 10. So the Tigers come with 5. Come with the blitz, one backer bringing 5, rushing 5. It's going to bring up 4th down. 7:13 to go here in the fourth period. 34-14, the Tigers up by 20. Now with 4th down, number 3, Contreras, now gets over as a wide receiver. Now going to bring everybody to the right side. Waiting for the snap, and they're just going to punt this one away. Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez puts it on the ground. He's got to retreat, and he got hammered down. Kind of upset at himself. But Gonzalez tries to field this one at about his own 34-yard line. Through his hands, just got to jump on it, and then he gets hammered. The other player comes running down on him. But the Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 33-yard line with 7:03 to go here in the third period. The Tigers up 34-14 on 101.9 FM. So let's see if the Tigers can get that ground game going and burn off some clock here for the win. This Maverick team, they can score quick though, man. With 7 minutes, you got half a quarter, and as much as they throw it around the lot, they could put some points on the board. Now Gonzalez, pistol formation, got 2 running backs behind him. Hands off to number 4, looks like Rodriguez on the carry, number 4. And he's the up man right behind Rodriguez, and it looked like Tidwell was moving, but they didn't call it, up over the 30-yard line. Actually got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. From their own 33. Tigers now milking the clock as we get close to 6 minutes. Gonzalez in the huddle, getting the play to the Tigers. Tigers are going to come out. They're going to put Ethan Flores left. Pistol formation. Rodriguez and Tidwell in the backfield, and a penalty marker. They're going to call this one offsides encroachment against the...
Dead ball. Encroachment on the defense. 2nd down.
So 5-yard penalty.
2nd down, 5-yard penalty.
So that'll help the Tigers out. Going to bring up 2nd down and short now as they get it out to the 38 after the 5-yard penalty. 6:03 to go here in the 4th period. Clock will start once again after the penalty, and they get set. Tigers come out. We're under 6 minutes now to go. Tigers up by 20. Gonzalez waiting for the play from the sidelines. I think the coach is kind of milking the clock as long as he can. And now he's ready to go as the Tigers milking all the time they can. Hand this one off to Tidwell. Tidwell off the right side. Got 1 tackle broke. Ball's on the ground. See if the Tigers come up with this, but I think the Mavericks may have it. And let's see if the Tigers got it. And it is the Mavericks' ball. Tidwell puts it on the ground, and the Mavericks take over inside Tiger territory. Tidwell takes it off right tackle. He's run down by number 8, knocks it out. And that was Valdez. And on the recovery, De La Garza comes up a little gimpy. He's going to have to come off, but the Mavericks take over and at the Tiger 47-yard line. With 5.5 minutes to go here in the 4th period. The Tigers up 34-14 on 101.9 FM. Now Contreras, 2 receivers left, 2 right from the far hash. Takes the snap, looks right, got some pressure. Little safety valve pass out of the backfield as the running back, and he can't hit him in stride. And that was Reuben Scott just coming out of the backfield on a little wheel route, not able to come up with it. Just throws it over his head, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. And the clock stops once again on the incomplete pass with 5 minutes and 22 seconds. Here on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. 2nd down and 10 now for the Mavericks. Two receivers left, 2 right. Once again for Contreras. Contreras back to pass. Throws this one complete at the 40, 35, breaks a tackle. Picks up a block to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's still in bounds, finally gets knocked out inside the 10-yard line, and a penalty marker comes out. And let's see who this one's going to be against. But Murillo gets it down inside the 20, then flicks the ball at one of the Tigers. This may go against the Mavericks after the play. So we'll get the call. Let's see what it is. Going to call unsportsmanlike conduct against him, and I think we're going to show this on the replay here at the end of the play. You're going to see him flip the ball back towards the Tigers. So the Tigers run him down, finally get him out. He turns around and flicks the ball and looks at Gonzalez, and then gets a penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. So that penalty will back them up. So they're going to call it probably where he stepped out of bounds. They're going to mark it off 15 yards, and here's the call.
Taunting on Black, dead ball foul, first down.
So it was taunting against the receiver. He flicked the ball back at the Tigers. That's going to bring up 1st and 10, though, after the penalty. So they marked that one at the end of the run. Little wheel route out of the backfield. Penalty marker comes out inside the 10. Tigers come up, still can't get him down. Breaking towards the goal line and finally knocked down. We have a penalty marker. We're going to catch this one on the instant replay. Penalty marker comes in, and I wonder if they're going to get another receiver downfield. And here we go, just laundry all over the place tonight. And here's the call. They're going to back this one up for, let's see where it's at. This could be an illegal receiver. Now they're going to wave it off. No penalty. They picked up the flag, so the play's going to count. And that's going to give the Mavericks 1st and goal inside their own 10, or inside the Tiger 10 to the 6. So 1st down and goals. They wave the flag off, no penalty. And now we start the clock. Under 5 minutes, and the Tigers can't get enough players off the field, and the Tigers are going to have to take a timeout as they almost get caught with too many men on the field. Tigers up 34-14 with 4:49 to go here in Lordsburg. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like, whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road. Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here live in Lordsburg, New Mexico. After the timeout taken by the Tigers, they almost got caught with too many men on the field, had to call a timeout right before the snap. Lordsburg's got it 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. The refs picked up the last flag. No penalty, so they take the play, and all the way down to the 6-yard line are the Mavericks. With 4:49 to go here in the, we're going to call it regulation at this time, even though the Tigers up by 20. Lordsburg is a dangerous team. They can score at will from anywhere. The Tigers have them on the ropes, but the Mavericks have it inside the Tiger territory. Contreras on the gimpy run, going to have to tuck it to the 10. He gets hammered down by number 65, Logan Taylor. So Contreras, nobody open. He's got to take it and run it. And Logan comes up, puts his helmet down and puts the stick on him. Big number 65. Logan Taylor, 235-pound junior. Actually got maybe back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 from the 6. So 2nd down and goal from the 6. Contreras now directing traffic from that gun formation. Going to spread it out here inside the Tiger 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Tigers up 34-14 with under 4 minutes to play. Contreras pressured. He gets it up to the 10, and the Tigers stuff him down again at about the 6-yard line. The pressure was on. Contreras had to duck this one and run it up. And the Tigers stuff him once again at the line of scrimmage. May have got it to the 5. We're still going to mark him at the 6-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Contreras back in the gun formation. He's got Reuben Scott in his left pocket. Here's the snap. Fires it over the middle to the 1. Touchdown, Lordsburg. Right out of the backfield was Reuben Scott, and 6 points go up on the board for the Mavericks. He just sneaks out over the line of scrimmage, and Contreras gets it to him, and the Tigers can't come up and tackle him before he gets to the end zone. And now they cut into the Tiger lead. It's 34-20 with 3:07 to go here in the fourth period. Down by 14, they're going to line up and go for two. See if they can cut it to a 12-point game. With 3:07 to go, Contreras looks left, fires this one left. Penalty markers are going to come out, and the Tigers are going to get called for pass interference. And this will be half the distance to the goal, and they'll do it again. The Tigers bump him in the end zone and just not able to.
Defensive pass interference. White. I'm sure we'll replay. Okay, half the distance, half the distance.
So we're going to cut his mic down. It's going to be half the distance to the goal, and they're going to replay. Now he's got it shut off, so we'll get it back to him.
Pass interference against White. Replay, half the distance.
All right, so half the distance to the goal. We're going to replay that again on the 2-point conversion. This time from about the 1.5, and Contreras. Gun formation once again. Spread it out for Lordsburg. Looks right, throws right, into the end zone, and no good. So it's 14-point game. The Tigers up 34-20 as Contreras tries to throw this one in the end zone. Just lobs it up in there and throws it incomplete. And the Tigers, with 3:07 to play here in the fourth period, they're up 34-20. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, Hot Springs Tigers up 34-20 with 3:07 to play here in the fourth period. And I'm sure we're going to see an onside kick here by the Mavericks. The Tigers' front line's got to be ready. Just got to go 10 yards, and then it's a live ball. Anybody can pick it up. With 3:07 to play here in the fourth period. And here we go. Here's the whistle for play, and let's see which side they're going to kick it to. And they don't quite kick it 10 yards, and it goes out of bounds, and the Tigers are going to have great field position as that ball only rolls about 8 yards and goes out of bounds. So right idea for the Mavericks, just not able to come up with it as it rolls out of bounds at the Maverick 48-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. Tigers have 2 timeouts. Lordsburg's only got 1 left, so the Tigers just got to maintain some field position here, pick up a couple of first downs, and they can probably run the clock out. Now the refs seeing what we got here. Here we go.
Dead ball, kick out of bounds. The white team will take the ball 5 yards from the spot of where the kick ended. First down.
So that's kind of a new rule here in the last.
From here, five yards there, first down.
So when it goes out of bounds, if it's past, let's say they kick it out of bounds, maybe down by the 20, the Tigers can take it back up at 35, I believe 35 or 40-yard line. When it's less than that and they kick it out like on a onside kick, they can actually take it from there, and it's a penalty, so they can take the ball there. They can add 5 yards to it. So, yeah. Let's see, we're just seeing if we could peek in a little bit there on the refs to get it, but should be 5 yards added to the end of that kick. 3:07 to go play here in the fourth period. The Tigers up 34-20. And we're still waiting to see what refs have. All of them have got together now.
5 yards. Okay, there we go. Will be a 5-yard penalty from here, first out.
So they are going to take it 5 yards from there. It's going to be first down for the Tigers, so they're going to add 5. Now they got it down to the 43-yard line of the Mavericks with 3:07 to play. So that rule is, and I think Coach Hooper is talking about, if it goes past that, then you get the 5-yard penalty, not necessarily where they kick it short of the 35. But anyway, the Tigers have it. Man, right in the backfield, and here come the Mavericks as they've got Tidwell on the ground in the backfield. The Tigers just trying to run out the clock here in Lordsburg. Loss of about 3 or 4 yards. Back to the 46, so clock running. Mavericks have 1 timeout, Tigers have 2. But the Mavericks are going to be, it's going to bring up second down and about 14. Tigers burning all the time they can. Now out to the line of scrimmage. Gonzalez still the quarterback. Got to hurry now. It's inside of 5 seconds on the game clock, or for the play clock. Tidwell just dives this one up to the original line of scrimmage, and now the Mavericks are going to take their last time out with 2:12 to play here in the fourth period. It's going to be third down and 10 for the Tigers when we come back. It's your Tigers Sports Network. Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences. 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Back here in Lordsburg, New Mexico, after the timeout by the Mavericks, Tigers have a 14-point lead, 34-20. Tigers have it third down and 10 from the Maverick 43-yard line. Mavericks are out of timeouts now. No, actually, I'm sorry. They had 2. Tigers only had 1. So the Mavericks have 1 more timeout. If they don't get a first down here, I'm sure they're going to burn it, try to save some time there on the clock for them. Look for the Mavericks running everybody at the line of scrimmage. Gonzalez is going to get caught in the backfield and thrown for a big loss. As we approach 2 minutes, it's going to bring up fourth down for the Tigers. We're under 2 minutes to play. Mavericks still have a timeout left. Back to the 48-yard line of the Mavericks now. So it's going to bring up fourth and about 16 for the Tigers. Actually, fourth and 15. Now punt formation. Ethan Flores. Tigers could go ahead and take a delay, but they don't. They get the snap off. Flores gets the kickoff. Down to about the 15, up through the 20 to the 25 to the 30. Penalty marker comes out, gets close to midfield. He's off to the races, but a penalty may bring this one back as he's going to score, but hold the phone as we've got a penalty marker back upfield with 1:09 to play. There's a penalty marker back at the 24-yard line, and this one may be coming back. That one came out on the return. You could see it flying in there as Jonathan Vera was flying up the field. So let's see what the flag is. And it's definitely against, sorry, we had the mic down, but it's definitely against the Lordsburg Mavericks. Back at the 26. Now they throw it back at the 20, so apparently that was where the infraction was. Tigers trying to hang on to this one. Here's the call.
Block in the back against the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
A block in the back for the Mavericks, and that's going to back them up to the 10-yard line. 10-yard penalty block in the back. So that nullified the return. So no luck tonight for the Mavericks. It's going to bring up first down and 10. And the Mavericks definitely going to be throwing this one deep with 1:09 to play here in Lordsburg. Hot Springs Tigers up by 14 on 101.9 FM. Here's Contreras. Fires this one over the middle. Out to the 15, up to the 20-yard line, and then down at about the 21. And Tidwell on the tackle. Tidwell may have tweaked his leg a little bit there on the tackle as he gets up gimpy. Down to a minute. They move the chains, and now they're going to start the clock again. They need to start the clock after they get the chains moved. Throws this one deep and in and out of the hands of number 8, Jeremy Valdez.
Run 5 seconds off the clock. The clock did not start.
Run 5 seconds off the clock. The clock did not start. Ma'am, run 5 seconds off the clock. You didn't start it in time. You just called in. Run 5 seconds off. Yes. Sorry about that. We had to run 5 seconds off the clock there. So now we've got it timed out. Let's see what we got here.
The clock needs to be at 50 seconds.
The clock
should be at 50 seconds.
The clock should be 50 seconds. 5-0. Clock at 5-0. Clock at 5-0. There we go.
Thank you.
Now we're set. I'm just the messenger. We're having to relay that information. The refs can talk to us through their microphone, and then we're having to relay that information here in the press box. So we got the clock set. Second down and 10 now for Contreras. He looks deep. He's going to throw this one real deep. And this one's almost picked off by the Tigers at the 45-yard line. Flores on Jonathan Flores, number 2, went through his hands, going to bring up third down. So third down and 10 from their own 22-yard line. With 42 seconds to play. Tigers up 34-20. Now Contreras, 2 receivers left, 2 right, third down and 10. Back to pass, throws that wide receiver screens, got some blockers up inside, breaks a tackle, gets it close to the 30-yard line, and the Tigers do a good job of getting him on the ground just shy of the 30. And he's going to come up shy of the first down, about 2 yards, as we get down to 27 seconds. Lordsburg still has a timeout. Down by 14 as we approach 15 seconds to go here in the game. Contreras, fourth down, fires it over, dropped. And the Tigers are going to take over on downs. And that's going to do it for the Tigers with 10 seconds to go. That was fourth down. The Tigers are going to take over at the 30-yard line. It's going to be first and 10 now for the Tigers to run out this 10 seconds. Tigers up 34-20 here in Lordsburg. Tigers are going to go to 2-1. The Lordsburg Mavericks will also go 2-1. This will be their first loss of the season. Tigers got thumped by Tularosa, and then they put some points on the board in Theroux, and the Tigers light it up here in the second half as they go into victory formation with 10 seconds to go. This will probably be the last play. Tigers take it down, kneel it down, and that's going to do it. The Hot Springs Tigers are going to be victorious tonight, 34-20 here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. We're going to be right back. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top-quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top-quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
The Tigers were victorious here. They already took the scoreboard down, so we won't have anything to do on that. But it was 34-20, won by 14 here in Lordsburg. The Hot Springs Tigers victorious. We'll be back. Don't forget next week. The game is Saturday. Next week in at Hot Springs, we play Eunice. Cardinals come to town on 9/11. So tonight the Hot Springs Tigers win this one in Lordsburg, 34-20. We'll see you next week. This is your Tiger Sports Network.